Because I actually needed to tweak him. Wait, did I make sure that that's actually, like, how the weapon is supposed to work, or did I just put down an arbitrary number?
I'm here. I'm just not right in front of my computer right now.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
gotta clean up some shit in the driveway real quick.
Yeah, no, take your time.
It's on the internet, but it's secured, so I'll pop up in a minute.
I know.
Oh, I'm a goober. I need to actually increase the hit die on this. Hold on, how do I do that? Edit, proficient, dual wield, do. +2, that's supposed to be a +3 extra, because it's a +3. So I need to up the hit die. Where the fudge is it? Huh? Where did I tweak this?
Oh yeah, baby, put the meat in your mouth.
Melee.
Sorry, we have a charcuterie board over here, so I couldn't resist doing that to her.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah, I like the salami.
Yep.
It's mandatory. It's mandatory to do that.
Yeah, she's putting my sopretta in her mouth as well as my salami. It's nice.
Alrighty. I think I got that set up properly now. Wait, no. How do I...
Am I a menace? Yes. Am I entertaining? Also yes.
We need as much entertainment for this because it's our weekly hallucination with the map
With the map rock.
Yep. Alrighty. Alright, so I got Swain all set up. I got all the monsters prepped. I actually spent time preparing before D&D for once. I know, it's very shocking. I didn't freestyle this entire session.
Really?
I don't believe you.
Yeah. I actually uploaded some creature tokens. I uploaded creature tokens for once.
Mm.
And I figured out how to actually upload them without making them a character sheet. Finally, after an entire year. An entire year I've been making whole fucking character sheets for every monster because it was being a brat and I couldn't ever figure it out. Yeah, there's a little button next to the tokens that said upload. And I never knew to click it. I know, shocking.
Are you grabbing water?
I got my water, I got my nicotine, I got everything I need. Kapow. Ka-chow! How would you guys say your building mid-combat is?
Could you just say building mid-combat?
Yes, like Fortnite.
What the? I sucked at freaking Fortnite, so obviously not too good.
That's gonna be very
Never
unfortunate in
played
this
it.
battle.
Oh,
I'm joking, I'm joking.
I use a fork and I still got olive oil on me. And yes, eating olive oil with a fork is a lot harder than you think.
Just drink it like a normal person, dude.
I do.
Tilt back the bottle of olive oil and just chug.
No, the mozzarella gets in the way when I do that.
Then get rid of the mozzarella.
Working on it.
Bruh, I just realized that y'all said y'all was eating olive oil with a fork and
Yeah.
mozzarella. What the
That's
freak?
normal. That's normal activities, Hakeem.
You don't do that? What's wrong with you?
Bro, you're not about to sit back here and gaslight me. Heck no.
We would never gaslight you. We would never gaslight you. That would be very, very mean and funny of us.
I mean, I'm mostly going for the mozzarella.
The mozzarella makes sense. The mozzarella is good. But freaking olive oil with a fork.
You don't, dude. I don't know why you don't do that, dude. It's just what you gotta do sometimes. Okay, you get a little hungry.
I don't
And
feel
you eat
like
some
it's
mozzarella.
very satisfying.
Bro, you eat the mozzarella with the olive oil, but then you gotta drink the olive oil afterwards because it's got flavor of mozzarella.
Yeah. And garlic.
Yeah, garlic mozzarella.
And basil.
Ooh, and basil. Do you
Yeah.
have, do you have
Basil's
tomatoes to
tasty.
make it like a caprese salad?
No, we're eating it with a charcuterie board.
Okay, understandable.
Now, see, I have been known to eat straight butter.
You know, straight butter actually tastes really good, especially when you're in a fasted state. Like it like fuels your brain, like literally it does.
Dude, I've done keto for like a decade.
Based.
I
Bruh,
can
somebody
eat
in the
for
chat. Somebody in the
That's a
chat
really
just
weird
said
question. Have you ever actually
WTF.
eat an entire stick of
Bro,
butter?
like this is just
Just
straight
like
up
raw?
olive oil
Wait
in
till
the
I get
freaking
money,
thing.
right? Coconut water extension. Bro, Lemon's in my
Look at
chat.
this
I just looked at my stream.
freaking look at this straight up freaking oil, bro. What?
Coconut water is natural water. This is the cocoa and the milk. Or they blend the cocoa meat and turn the chunks out. Yeah,
Oh
see,
my
you gotta eat it
freaking
with the
god.
pulp. If you don't eat the coconut water with the pulp, I don't know what's wrong with you. The pulp is the best part.
Have you ever
I
eaten
mean,
Kit Kats
like to
whole
do a
instead of
liquid.
breaking them apart?
I eat them whole in front of my coworkers and they look at me in horror.
It's because you're eating a fellow mammal in front of them.
See, what I do is I turn the Kit Kat bar and then I bite it like I'm supposed to break it, but I eat it downwards like that. I don't even eat it like I eat it long way. I don't eat it the short way like a normal person does, even when they eat it like that. I bite through like 3 of the freaking Kit Kat bar like layers in one bite, and they just look at me in horror.
They just look at you in disgust.
Yeah, as they should. It's a sin against humanity.
So, Akeem, did you see it?
yeah, I saw the freaking bowl of goddamn straight up olive oil. Yo, I'm just looking at it with disgust on my face.
No,
Bro,
no, no. There's
good.
mozzarella in it.
Yeah.
I don't see any I don't see no mozzarella up in that thing. I just
see the white
see
thing?
straight up oil.
Yeah, I see the
What
white.
white thing?
The little bit of white on
Look
the fork.
right above the fork.
That's a very, very small amount.
Oh, it was full of that. We have just been eating it.
That's all that's left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not for long.
And not for long.
But still, it was mostly freaking olive oil up in there.
No, it was
and you
mostly
eating it with a-
mozzarella. You shake it up. It's like a pasta salad, but with mozzarella. It's a thing.
Yeah. Like, that is like the very tail end of it.
Yeah.
What restaurants you guys enjoy?
Ooh, that's a tricky question. What kind
My
of
favorite restaurant is a gas station, actually.
do they have a barbecue place in there? Because we have a barbecue place that's like from Texas, I guess, and a gas station. It was really good.
I've been to
Rudy's?
McDonald's. I've been to
don't-
Burger King. I've been to Wendy's. I've even been to a sort of bar that's actually near where I live. It's called it plays basketball and football stuff on the TV.
Hmm.
So like a sports bar.
Yeah.
That's cool. We used to have this place near me called Bop and Bo's, but it closed down when I was like 12 or 13. It was the dude's dream to open that restaurant.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
And then it just closes down.
it made me so sad, but the dude had it open for a long time. So I
What
think the
did he
dude
have to close
retired.
it due to COVID or some
No,
stuff
no, no,
like
no.
that?
He
Or-
closed it when I was like 12 or 13. So I think it was just more of just kind of retiring and getting old.
Oh, he didn't pass it. He couldn't pass it down to anybody or anything.
I'm not sure. It just closed one day and it was very sad. But dude, I freaking loved that place, dude. Oh, so good. Never could figure out how they got those fries the way they did. I'm very picky about my fries, dude, after that place, dude. So if I go to like freaking Red Robin or anything, dude, I'm like, their fries are kind of mid, so I always get tater tots or onion rings.
Tater tots are better.
Tater tots are better typically, unless they're like the really thin shoestring fries that are like actually shoestring fries that are like really, really thin, like curly. God, I love curly fries. 10 out of 10 D&D experience talking about tater tots and mozzarella and olive oil.
That's what the stream says.
No, I'm just laughing just thinking about it. I'm like, we got a D&D stream. Let's talk about mozzarella. If I mispronounce
It's not true. We've also
mozzarella
talked about
enough,
salami.
oh yeah, and
I
salami.
should do a stream in a onesie again. I don't know, maybe. I gotta find my
Who are you,
onesie.
who are you talking to? The
Is it
I'm
Lemon?
talking to my stream. Yeah, I'm talking to Lemon.
Yeah, Lemon's in my chat as well. She said, what
Yeah.
the Sigma?
Yeah, she said the same thing over here, and she said, "What the hell is that butter?"
Y'all don't just eat you don't just eat salted butter casually. Like I like cut off a piece of salted butter and ate it in front of my mom and she like about gagged. I was like, "Mom, I've been on a fast for like 18 hours. I need some brain power." And she's like, "You
I'll
can
Yeah.
just
put the
eat
onesie
something."
on for Halloween. How about that?
Now, see, a piece of steak with butter on it. Oh my
I
god.
know one does that okay too.
Piece of
are
steak
we
with
just
butter
waiting?
on
Are
it,
we just waiting
like
for
Yeah.
someone to get in,
Yeah,
or what?
Ramrod's
I
doing
think
something IRL right now.
Elvier said he wasn't going to be showing up.
Yeah, Alvier said he's not going to show up.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are down another sniper. The shame.
I'm
We can
kind
start.
of
I'm
glad
just gonna
that
have clean it
the
up right
first
now.
sniper is gone, so nobody won't get shot in the back.
What were you saying, Ramrod?
We can start. I'm just cleaning up right now.
Alright, so, on the last time of Astara, we had a very wholesome session where everyone didn't get shot, no one died, everyone was really happy, and they got to have a really nice encounter in McKeem's home. It was very nice. You guys got basically a sort of pseudo bail where you guys have to go through the rings to try to get to the world government to kind of help with the privateers and such. So that's kind of your guys' main next arc goal, but you guys still have Tortuga. McKeem wanted to go grab something that I told him that he could get on the island before you guys officially depart. So I'm just saying off screen, he just kind of grabbed that.
hmm
And you guys got a new galley. It has the wheel from Blackbeard's boat to kind of like preserve, a little bit of honor of him because he was a good man to y'all. And the boat has been stored away safely by the North Side government. They are paying for a little room to store the boat as kind of a memento for Major McKeem in his promotion from captain to major. And the pirates are
Yay.
all dripped out in nice privateer uniforms. You guys are very dripped out. Jin, of course, got his massive drip upgrade with Narza. They both are very drippy. They got the +1 drip. And that's just a side stat that's very important. As we all know, at the end game of any game, drip is the most important skill. Fashion over stats, of course. And yeah, you guys are ready to depart to Tortuga. So, just basically gonna say, does anyone have anything else they need to do quickly on the island before you guys basically just kind of go through the oceans on your voyage and arrive to Tortuga? As it's not a dangerous journey, it's something very typically done between Northside and Tortuga due to heavy government and world government influence. Or is everyone ready to depart and appear to the shores 1 month later?
He's giving us a chance to grab whatever the heck we need at the last second before we get up out of here. Does anybody need anything?
We already have potions. I probably got some
Mhm.
extra stuff that I don't remember about.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't here for last game, so stuff probably happened.
It was very.
We got potions, we got some grenades, we got stocked up on a
Did
bunch
you
of
get
stuff.
did you get more potions and stuff like that?
Yes, I gave them to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of special potions.
Oh yeah, a couple special
Awesome.
potions.
Took
All
a lot
right.
of back work.
lot of back work.
Huh? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
All right. So you guys take the journey very relaxed over the next month. You guys kind of do your typical training, your typical crewmate work. The egg is, it's growing. It's taking a long time to hatch. The egg I'm talking about is Narza's wyvern dragon egg. It's making decent progress, but it takes a long time for a dragon to hatch. So, just
It's 1 to 2 business years, right?
potentially 1 to 2 business years, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe longer. Whenever the plot allows.
Is it longer if it's an election year?
Yes.
Of course.
Uh,
We got it. We got to
Government
get.
shutdowns actually do affect it. That's why this game is going to be going on longer during October. Is because government shutdown happens every year in October. That's why we have like more time to actually react to the world government.
Yeah. And oh, listen. The dragon egg will hatch whenever the I'm spacing out. I'm trying to make a politic joke, and I can't freaking remember what I'm trying to make a joke about.
Raven, you haven't
Once
been
inflation
partaking
reaches
of
a
the
certain
balloon,
point,
have you?
What?
You haven't been partaking of the balloon, have you?
No, dude, I broke the balloon last night.
Good.
I could go
Good.
ask my dad for another balloon, but I don't think that would help with D&D.
No. I'm gonna tell
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell
tell
Loki?
Loki on. Yes.
Hey, listen. I told you that was a bad time, and I regret it. It did not feel good. I wanted to vomit.
Good.
Anyway.
Good. Crap.
Anyway, besides my dumb joke that I can't even remember how I was gonna tell, you guys get there with relative safety. So we're gonna skip to basically as you guys approach Tortuga. So you guys see a very large island in your horizon, like coming in to view. I'm trying to think. McKeem, you would have seen it at some point because, being a captain, you would have kind of gone up to Tortuga to do some help and missions and patrols. because North Side is, tied to the world government and Tortuga is under its control. Jin, you would have also seen it because you would have been probably from like the third or fourth ring, so you would have traveled. You would have been a very well traveled individual, especially with your line of work. Torden, you likely would have seen it maybe once during your travels, looking for strong individuals, but you probably wouldn't have like landed on it from my understanding, as this is pretty far from home still, like even by standards of, you traveling. Ari, you've always kind of just tagged along or been on your island, so you wouldn't have probably seen
Yep.
Tortuga. Narza,
Just doing
you
goblin-y things.
yeah, goblin-y things, making bombs and mustard gas, the typical average Tuesday for a goblin. Committing war crimes.
Biting ankles.
Biting ankles as always.
Wow.
So Narza, you also would know Tortuga. You would have come through here as your home island would have been in the second ring. So it's been a long time for you though, having seen it. Probably about 2 to 5 years, because you were on the first island. So it's a long journey. But the island doesn't seem to have changed much. It's still the very bustling inter-ring city where a lot of people from the first and second ring will make the journey, but you guys would also know that the journey is very hard. You have to get very specialized equipment for your boat that's only on Tortuga, and you have to get licenses to get your ship equipped with it, because it's a one and done equipment. So you guys know you're going to be there on Tortuga for quite a while. So as you guys dock, you see a man kind of show up with the toll fee and everything, and just kind of hailing the captain of your boat.
I'm gonna get off and go and greet him.
It's a typical human man, and he just has the very typical paperwork, asks your name, and just kind of hands you the bill and asks how long you plan to dock.
I kind of give him my privateer's licenses and give him the gold fee and say however long it takes to hook up these equipments, and I point to the ones on the list here and stuff, and then I point to them in the boxes that are on our ship.
Alright. The man nods and says it'll take about 6 months of time to get the equipment on the boat, as it's kind of like a one and done, one-time use. It typically breaks shortly after you get through to the second ring, and due to large demand always on Tortuga and the difficulty of doing any ship, it takes about 6 months. So
I
you got
asked him if there's any way that we can get priority to get our ship fixed a little faster. If not, it's fine. And just inquiring.
He shrugs a little bit and just kind of goes, not really much we can do priority-wise. It just takes that long typically to get the boat prepared, because he kind of goes into a little bit about, how the ship needs to be coated and needs to get some specialized equipment on it, basically to withstand the pressure of going between the rings. The equipment that like the noblemen and the lords and the world government officials use, that's very limited technology. No one has access to it. Even majors in the military wouldn't have access to it. It would be like generals basically. So
Understood.
we're all basically peasants in
I mean,
comparison to them.
understood. You don't have to explain any further, sir. Just carry on with your work. I give him a few extra cylinders of gold just for doing his job and stuff and not slacking on it. And give him a warm handshake and turn around to the rest of the crew and say, I guess we get off here. Let's find a tavern or whatnot.
Alright. So as you guys are kind of hopping off the boat, Swain kind of perks up a bit real quick, and he says, you guys know there's a tower on this island, right?
Yeah, didn't you clear a tower?
He nods. He nods and goes, each Tortuga has a tower. It's typically weaker than the ones in the middle of the ring. But it also can be stronger sometimes based on party size. You have to get a little bit of a license, though, to even take the tower test, because they don't want just average people going in and getting themselves killed. And he just kind of flashes a little badge he got for when he cleared the tower, but he also says that repeaters are allowed to go in with their party. So, basically is offering to kind of help you guys through it, because it wasn't too hard for him to clear by himself.
I'm gonna look at him, then look at the rest of the party. You guys down after maybe some rest from the journey?
Brothel.
Bravo!
And that, yeah, I can agree with that. But, I'm well. You're gonna have to go this one alone. I will go with you, but I'm gonna lay off this time.
Layla kind of glares at Jen a little bit as she kind of like bats her eye at McKeem.
Yeah, that's why I stumbled off.
You guys notice that Layla has a little ring around her neck. And she's just kind of glaring at McKeem a little bit.
I'm just gonna like pat Gin Tonic on the shoulder and be like, have fun, enough fun for the both of us.
Oh, I will.
Mm-hmm.
So
He might need your gold for that to happen, though.
Oh, Jin has his ways to pay for his brothels without it. Y'all seen Game of Thrones, right? You guys know the scene I'm joking about with the guy who got the gold and went to the brothel and came back with the gold. They're like, how did you go to the brothel and come back with the gold? And he's like, I don't know, they just never took it from me.
Yeah, they were like awestruck from him because of the good job that he.
Yeah. God, I love freaking Tyrion. He's freaking funny. I love that character. They're like, how? Anyway, so do y'all want to go to the tavern and get some rooms and kind of explore the island a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Do you want to ask like one of the guards, or just kind of wander around, or like?
Is
ask
there
one of
any
the...
thieves' cant written on the walls anywhere?
You don't really see any thieves' cants on the walls. It's a pretty well-regulated island by the world government, but you know if you look around hard enough, you'll be able to find the smugglers and people.
I know we already have potions, but I mean, different places have different islands and stuff or whatever else. I want to get some more potions.
I will
never
say,
have too many
if you go to the apothecary, she's gonna say that there's a hold on the potions, as there's large orders from the world government right now from all apothecaries.
Oh my freaking god! What the
Due to
heck are they
changing.
doing? Gearing up for goddamn war or something?
Potentially. They don't tell anyone anything, but you do remember that they did say demons are acting up a lot more in the earlier rings, which is very unusual. So
hey, would they be looking at our resident succubus kind of funny then while she's over here?
I mean, I'm a demon too.
You're kind of a demon.
Yeah, I mean, people are used to tieflings though.
Yeah, they're used to tieflings, and Daniela doesn't really have her wings out. She's just kind of chilling and doing her thing, and I mean, she's a succubus. Any guy who looks at a succubus is just gonna have some interesting thoughts rather than being concerned.
Of course.
Yeah. Their wives aren't
fair.
very happy, but you know.
Oh yeah.
You just see Daniela just walk by, look at a guy who's like with his happy wife, and just takes him to the back alley.
And then I look at the wife and give her a wink.
You just see her destroy a perfectly happy marriage of like 4 people.
And I
Family of
help.
4.
Goodness, no.
That's gonna be canon at this point. She's just gonna go after married men.
Dang.
She's a succubus, okay? He's in a supposedly happy marriage, but can you really keep up with the succubus?
Yup.
Yes, I can.
Yep, you can. I can. My
I
character
mean,
can
y'all
at
can
least.
try.
Y'all can try. All
I'm
right.
sure you give it your best shot.
All
Most
right.
okay wienering of her life.
Jin, do you wanna seduce the woman who just got NTR'd by Daniela and taking her husband away?
Ooh, would that be persuasion?
Sure. Go for
Or can I use
persuasion.
deception?
Deception works.
That's a
Wow.
36.
You literally just walk up to her and she just her eyes just basically burst practically with hearts, and she just sends her 2 kids to her aunts. She's like, I know I have a husband, but he just left with a succubus, and there's a hot tiefling, so fuck him.
No, she's not going to. She's gonna fuck Jen instead.
Well, yeah, double entendre.
I don't know. Something about a horny bard.
Horny bar.
No.
And
Horny
yet I'm
ranger
dating
verse.
someone who is the bard.
One day y'all will have to end up meeting a bard. I have to make a bard in this campaign at some point.
Oh God.
So you guys all kind of start heading to the tavern, and as the stereotypical tavern keeper is a dwarf, he says, "Welcome to my tavern. Can I get you a drink?"
Yes. I feel like I come in wiping my brow, adjusting my clothes, adjusting my tie. It's like I'm back
All
in.
disheveled.
You're
Fixing the
just,
disheveledness.
you're adjusting the tie. You're readjusting the drip, as of course you have your +1 drip.
Yes.
He just passes you a gin and tonic and says, "You seem like a man who like a gin."
Oh, fantastic.
It's a dwarf. Every dwarf's an alcoholic. They can just tell what people drink.
Yes.
So as you all kind of enter the bar, you notice that it's actually kind of middle of the road. It's not down beaten, but it's not nearly as good as the bar. I can't even remember my dad's character's name off the top of my head. Despira, yeah. Despira's bar was very, very high end. But this bar's,
I
obviously
wish
middle
we
of the
can go
road.
back to his bar. Freaking Despera's bar was banging.
Dude, it was.
That's all I had to say.
One day y'all will go back. One day. But no, so the dwarf just starts kind of pulling out drinks and starts passing them out. I assume McKeem's handling the tab with the crew tab.
I mean, I want to find out what the strongest drink they have is and see if I can get a bottle to, I don't know, use as fire starter.
He pulls out Everclear and just kind of hands it to you.
I
Works for
grabbed the
me.
bottle first and take a big swig out of it. And I was like, if you're going to waste it.
He just hands you a bottle of Everclear as well, and with a wink.
Ooh.
Listen, this is the bar. The point is getting drunk.
I want to ask him if there's any jobs. Like, we're going to be here for a while. Are there any jobs around that we can take up?
There's not a lot of jobs to say, but most people of your caliber, he looks at your guys' equipment and is like, you guys are privateers or adventurers, it's something on that line. Typically most people come here for the tower before moving into the second ring and third ring for work. We tend to have not many odd jobs around here. It's mostly seasonal work from local residents that handle most of this stuff here. It's a pretty peaceful island.
Is he an upstate businessman and wouldn't be part of the shadier arts?
Well, if every man is running a business, they would all know, little bits of the shadiness. They know who to talk to. He wouldn't be one who'd have the jobs, but for a little bit of coin, he could point you in the right direction.
Want to slide a small pouch of coins over to him
He
and
kind of
ask if he has any other information, particularly jobs that need things moved.
he gives you a little wink and starts kind of scribbling some things down and says, I don't deal in that kind of work, but I have a friend who needs things moved into the second ring, if you catch my drift. And kind of
Thanks.
slides it to you. And it's
I
like a
just take the
little...
paper and fold it up and put it in my pocket for now.
Yeah. You notice it's got like a little map and like a name that I don't have popped up in my head. Insert Shady Man
Hence
number
the-
1.
Hence the slide it in the pocket. And then I'm gonna work on getting shithouse. Being on a boat for how many months?
You popped up on Island 5, so you've only been on this boat for about a month.
Yeah,
But,
that's enough. I'm getting shithouse.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
I mean, I'm
Wait,
kind of.
wait, wait, wait. He
I'm
was
not
on a boat
opposed
for
to-
more than 30 minutes. It means it's time to drink. We all know this. Not that we have experience with this or anything. Just
No, of course
No,
not.
no, never.
No, never.
Nah. Mm-mm.
It's not like we drank on a pier and got attacked by an iguana or anything. That would be weird.
I didn't get attacked. I was feeding him popcorn and he just bit a little deep. He didn't.
Whoa,
bite that.
he seriously got bit by an iguana?
Yeah. Here, let me find the video and I'll send it to you.
Oh God, yes.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to pet
No,
iguana
don't
in
send it to
D&D?
me right now because I don't want the stream to see it.
Send it in planning. I want to see this.
All right, I'm gonna move this stuff away from this.
All right.
I gotta figure out which app I have it in because we were all using that WhatsApp while we were
Oh.
deployed.
Yeah.
Fucking hated that thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's functional because it does have two-end encryption, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
The encryption just happens to be Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's better ones. Signal's a better option now if you need the encryption.
Yeah. Plus, you can get on it to look at all the Russian stuff. Wait, what?
What?
Mhm.
So,
I told them our secrets.
Narza, is there something you'd like to do in the tavern, or are you just kind of chilling and having like a simple beer?
Probably just having a beer while I'm there.
All right. Well,
There's
living the
not
simple
much-
life.
That's some good beer.
All right. So, as everyone's just kind of settling into the tavern, you guys each get your own separate rooms, or bunk up with whoever you guys kind of want. The tavern's relatively affordable, as this is a city that a lot of people come and go in. So the prices are a little higher, but not like America, where we gouge everyone that's a tourist.
I don't care about the Gowering prices. I'm getting a separate room from peace.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So, you guys all get a nice, good night's rest. Lots of drinking, potentially some vomiting.
Marriage is getting destroyed.
Yeah, of course, marriage is getting destroyed. As you guys wake up the next morning, you hear a woman screaming and crying as she runs out of Jin's room, as she sees Daniela walking beside the tavern with her husband on her shoulder, and she kind of realizes again what's kind of going on, and is screaming and crying as she runs out to go try to hit her husband. And Daniela just kind of watches.
I look out the window and watch as well.
Yeah. It's basically like your typical romance scene of So you're just able to eat the popcorn and watch like as that marriage is completely destroyed because Daniela decided to steal her husband.
I mean, I couldn't let her go unsatisfied.
Well, yeah, no, of course. I mean, she just had her husband stolen from her. You know, you had to do something.
Exactly.
You're the hero in this situation. You at least gave her one last night of joy before you know her entire life crumbles as her kids are taken away.
I just look at Daniela and wink.
Yeah, she's grinning and gives you a wink because she knows that she intended this entire time.
Hey, so they wanted me to sing when we go into battle and stuff. They redeemed the sing channel point, so just give me a song to sing, I guess. I can't sing at all, so good luck, you guys.
All right, so you guys see Swain kind of polishing his swords in the tavern, and kind of looks up at you guys as you guys come down from your night slumber. And
I thought that normally happened inside of a brothel.
there's a brothel in the back.
Okay.
It's a tavern. There's always the brothel. They have a brothel for each type of species. So you know they got you know their goblins and small species. You know they got their medium. You know their average people like humans, and then you know they got their exotic men and women that are like you know the spiders, the giants, the Goliaths, and stuff. You know.
Oh, so they probably have somebody there who's affected with satanism, right?
Yeah. So you know. And any type you want, any type you can get, basically. So you see Swain kind of polishing his swords, and he has a piece of paper in front of him as he's kind of like scribbling at the same time. He's kind of multitasking.
Can I go and ask Swain and see if he knows any war shanties?
He kind of looks up to you and just kind of shrugs, and he says, "I don't really do war shanties. I'm more of a folk music type of person," and he just kind of shrugs as he kind of points at his ears.
Of course.
Elves gotta be elves. But he does show like a mini tattoo of like kind of like a metal band on his hand, and he says, I ran with some interesting folks when I was younger," and just kind of scratches his head.
I wonder if I can just. I wonder if I can just sing Master of Puppets and call it that.
Probably.
All right, then we're gonna sing Master of Puppets with no music. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. So you guys see the piece of paper in front of Swain, and it's like a licensing test that you guys got to go run through real quick before you guys can enter the tower. Um, Swain explains though to the party that the reason most people try to go to the tower is they get to teleport backwards in the rings and forwards in the rings if they can clear it. So it's very hotly contested, but due to the danger, the government puts a lot of restrictions on the ones on Tortuga, since that's where the government, you know, holds its requirements, you know? Its influence is in the first 3 rings. So each Tortuga up to the 3rd ring is world government required. So you guys got to pass like a mini test to be allowed as a party to go in. Swain flashes his badge again and says he just passed it flying colors by himself, and you guys are about as strong as him, he says. So you guys should be fine, and he'll come with.
Ooh, smashing time.
Yeah. So
Wait, didn't you just get done doing that?
it's always smashing time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always smashing time. With a hammer.
It's
I
been
mean, you
called that
should.
before.
Yeah, I mean, you should know that, Torton. It's always smashing time. It's always hammer time.
Stop. Hammer time. Wait, what?
Wait, what? uh, So you guys follow Swain to the area, the building. It's a pretty big building. You see a lot of like very shabby adventurers, just kind of like disgruntled as they're kind of failing the tests, kind of sobbing and complaining that they can't, get into the tower because they have family in the first and second and third ring, so they want to be able to like teleport back and forth. It makes it a lot easier. You have to be at a tower to teleport, but it makes traveling between the rings a lot easier, so you don't have to have that freaking 6 months downtime. So it's highly recommended for anyone who wants to like be able to go back to
So we could go to the first ring by the teleportation, right?
yeah. So we're in the first ring. So when you guys get to the second ring and you guys hit like one of the towers in the second ring, you guys could technically teleport back to the first ring. So it cuts down travel time by 6 to 8 months.
And essentially, you could just teleport there just com- instantly without any loss of time.
Yeah.
Well, large loss of time.
It makes it very, very convenient for the stronger people in the world. But this is the first the first island. So it's not too difficult, but definitely the larger the party you have, due to it being ancient magic, you guys would know this. It tweaks itself to kind of adapt, but it's still a weaker tower. It's the weakest one. So you guys should be fine. You guys have already cleared out a red dragon, and that was without Jin and Ari there. So you guys are pretty solid. So as you guys kind of go up the steps, you see the very shabby parties, very basic rangers and warriors with, very shabby equipment. Like it just looks like they kind of bum rushed there. They look to be about like level 5. Very kind of average people. When it comes to like this part of the sea of the first ring. And you guys enter, and you see a very typical guild receptionist type lady. Her line's moderately long, but you guys get in line. You see a lot of people. So some of them have better equipment. You notice one party has like some nicer, more fancy equipment. Doesn't look anything better than yours. Definitely weaker, but just more flamboyantly rich, pompous kind of energy. Um, they're kind of heckling their receptionist on the side. But you guys are in your line. You can try to be, the stereotypical heroes and stop them from harassing the receptionist, or you guys can mind your own business and go get your license and shit.
How are they harassing the receptionist? Sexually or not?
Just verbally, they're just kind of upset because the receptionist isn't giving them the answer they want.
Do I have a telepathic bond with Pidgey still?
Yeah, you still have Pidgey. He's floating around.
I asked Pidgey to go over and just like start like flying in the dude's hair and like just being a menace,
All
and have
right.
Cerberus go over and just growl with his muzzle right in his
Make
nuts.
some make tell Pidgey to crap on one of the people's heads.
Perfect.
All
Pidgey
right.
goes over and shits on one of their heads, and Cerberus is just growling with his muzzle right in the dude's groin.
All right. So the receptionist just starts cackling, as she sees Pidgey fly up to one of the Dragonborn that's harassing her and just shits in on his head, and just starts flying into one of the elven party members, like the ranger who was just kind of antagonizing her and causing the Dragonborn to act all pompous in his fancy armor. And
Probably pecking and tearing at his hair.
her hair, yeah.
Or yeah, well,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
she's just kind of like screaming as there's a bird shitting and biting, like pecking at her, as the rest of the people are backing the fuck up, just wondering what's going on. the party just kind of runs out as Cerberus just starts barking and chasing them.
I'm like, good boy, and I pull some jerky out of my bag and feed both of them.
All right, the Cerberus, getting his muzzle off real quick, just kind of starts chowing down on it, and Pidgey, gets some like blueberries or and stuff out of your
Oh
hand
no,
as well.
Pidgey's getting chicken.
Oh, he's getting chicken as well. Ooh, really fancy.
Yes, chicken jerky.
Chicken jerky.
I
So-
could not find the video of me getting bit by the iguana. Richard, do you still have contact with anyone from the boat?
Oh shit! I broke my fork.
Sorry, Ari's dog was about to run inside, so I put myself on mute. I think the only person still on the boat would be Kale and the other crew members.
What about Bran?
Bryn?
Bran? Sam?
Oh, I'm thinking fucking wrong thing.
Wrong boat.
No, the only person that I know on from the boat is gotten out. Colton just got out.
He might have it.
He might actually.
Let me. I'll message him real quick.
Yeah, because he just got out. He got out 3-4 months ago.
Nothing wrong with getting out.
Yeah. I encourage people to. It's kind of funny.
All right, so your guys get kind of sped up to your receptionist. As everyone's kind of a little confused why there's a wolf just kind of standing next to you guys. It's very intimidating for average people, even though most of these adventurers could easily kill a wolf. It's still a wolf. So people are a little skeptical and kind of, give you guys your space and let you go up to the receptionist. And she just kind of looks and smiles at you, and specifically you, Jen, as you just helped her coworker. And she says, "Hi guys, how can I help you?"
McKean, you want to take lead?
I just kind of got done singing my war chanticleer and freaking breathlessly say, "Nah, man, you take this one."
All right. She very much wants to talk to Jen anyways, so.
All right. We're looking for entrance into the tower. We're here to take the test and see if we can prove ourselves.
She looks up
I
and
kind
down.
of hand them the paperwork.
She looks you up and down, Jen. She kind of like ignores McKeem as he hands her the paperwork, and she's like, yeah, okay, and just takes it and just starts kind of looking at it, and keeps glancing up at you. She says, yeah, okay, everything looks good. You guys filled out the forms. Just saying, you can't have any familiars come into the tower. Typically, they can get hurt, and we just have it as a policy that your pet pigeon and your pet dog are not allowed in, unfortunately. But besides that, everything on this paperwork looks fine. Let me just get out this stone real quick to kind of check your guys' power level. Basically, stats are a thing, but it doesn't really like have a 1-to-1. So basically,
Is there a place where Pidgey and Cerberus would get like boarded?
oh yeah, we could have them
And
boarded
well-paid.
in our familiar area.
I want
Since
to pay for the most expensive like treatment, like hand-fed everyday pet, like splurge on them while we're gone.
she looks at you and winks and says, I think I can work something out.
Excellent.
So she kind of has you guys each place your hands on the stone, and it basically reads off that you guys are basically level 9 and 10, so you guys are over the level limit requirement. She basically,
Gee, I wonder why it wasn't over 9,000.
yeah. So you guys look at it, and she kind of blushes a little bit when she sees Torden's power pop up, and sees that there's some blessings of the gods and stuff, and she's just like, oh, you guys have a very strong cleric with your party. And then she looks at it again, and she's like, oh, he's mainly a sorcerer.
I like how nobody has caught on to that yet.
she's
I
just
have.
like,
I just haven't
oh.
said anything.
She's like, oh, you guys have a cleric. Thank God. You know, you guys will be very healed. And then she sees it's basically 2 levels in cleric, and the rest is fucking sorcerer.
And I just look at her and I'm like, I'm the healer.
And she blushes and just kind of nods, and it just doesn't even think about the fact that you're a rogue.
Torton just looks and goes, I specialize in preventative healing.
She nods.
I look at her with like a very sultrous gaze and like, I heal the soul.
She's just kind of blushing a little bit and says, "Sir, I'm at work."
So am I.
So she looks over at the rest of the party and calls Narza over to kind of put his hand on the stone.
Ready?
All right.
Here we go.
You see the stone glow a little bit, and it just shows that you're. I think you're level 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So she sees that and she's like, all right, you know, you're good. You know, you're allowed to enter the tower. She also kind of notices something from the stone, like a skill that's kind of hidden. Something that might get awakened later. And she kind of just starts scribbling down a little bit and just says, huh, interesting. Rogues don't normally have that. Doesn't say what it is, but something that, you know, you might awaken later. Then she has McKeem come over and kind of put his hand on the stone and kind of gives you a little bit of a side eye. Doesn't think you're her type and just kind of like, eh. She wants gin, so she's kind of giving you a weird side eye.
Shit, I'm
It's
married
like
now
the-
anyway. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
Hang on. You mean let me guess what the side eye is.
All right. So, basically,
Like that.
honestly, exactly like that. So she takes McKeem's measurements and she just kind of like hands him back the little card and is like, okay, yeah, here you go.
Bro, the
And
disrespect is evident, yo. What the
bro,
freak is going on?
she likes her tall, slender hero that saved her coworker. And
Okay.
she sees a small person kind of hiding on Torden's back, just kind of doing their thing. Ari, what would you be kind of doing right now?
Oh God. Just standing behind Torden's leg.
she just looks down and says, Hi, Miss Goblin. I need you to put your hand on the stone. And she just kind of like really trying to reach over the counter and kind of put the stone down towards you so you can touch it.
I reach up as high as I can and try to touch it.
Tord, would you like to pick Ari up to let her touch the stone at human height?
I make the grabby hands.
You make the uppies.
Torton just reaches down, picks her up, puts her on the counter.
All right, you're officially 3 inches. You're about 3 feet taller than the receptionist because she's in a chair and you're now standing above her on the counter and touching the stone.
Got it. She has the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. So you touch the stone and she smiles and she's like, "All right, miss. You know, you're solid. You know, here you go. You know, here's your card." And she just kind of smiles and nods, very very politely, very friendly. And then just
I
kind of
give her a
hands you
big toothy grin.
She kind of looks over at Torn and says, "A chaotic one, isn't she?"
I just stop and just single nod.
Yeah. So you guys all get your basic clearance real quick, and then she's like, "All right, you know, we'll call you into the room real quick to just give you a little briefing on the tower, and you guys should be able to go in about like an hour or two time."
Can we make it 2 hours? And I give her a wink.
She says, "If your party is okay with it."
And I don't even like look at the party. I'm like, they are.
She looks over at her coworker and says, "I'm going on break." So you get escorted into the back as you guys get the rest of the party gets escorted to the VIP room where the rich people tend to go. It's very lavish, wine and cheese, charcuterie boards, very nice rich people stuff, and you guys basically can eat your fill and do your thing until you see Jin come back a little bit disheveled. With a little bit of lipstick on him, and a couple pieces of paper in his pocket.
I adjust my tie and brush myself off and just walk over and grab a bottle of anything and just take a nice big swig.
Yeah, you instantly see the gin on the wall.
And I just sit back and relax.
All right, so you're able to sit down for.
My hands. Your hands are close enough to the same size.
So she calls you back out in about 15 minutes as you're drinking your gin and tonic as usual. And she's like, "All right, you guys are ready to go into the classroom real quick for a little bit of a briefing before we send you into the tower." So she brings the rest of the party with her to the classroom, and there's a very tall, armored knight-looking guy. He looks down at the party and he goes, "Well, I don't think you guys really need much of a briefing from your stat levels, but just this is policy and procedure, so sorry, you guys got to sit through this for about 30 minutes. It's law." So he pulls out his little poster board and says, "This is the tower. The average level required is 7. You guys are perfectly fine. You also see Swain just kind of walk into the room and just sit down. He already has his badge. He's allowed to come with you guys whenever he wants. So Swain's gonna accompany you guys just to make it a little bit easier. But you guys also hear that the more people you bring in and the higher average level, it does scale a bit, but it shouldn't be anything too difficult for you guys. Though there have been rumors that towers have been changing a little bit for different conditions. They don't know 100%, but you guys should be fine. But there is a waiver you guys have to sign that says the government's not able to bail you out. Once you're in until you clear it, and if you don't clear it, you're fucked.
We become a loot drop.
You guys become loot drops, yeah. So
Just a little foreshadowing to the rat of it, huh?
yeah,
That's what we're doing.
just
Okay.
a little bit. just some subtle foreshadowing.
Damn.
You guys ready to fight 2 red dragons? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
yeah, I am.
So you guys get briefed over 30 minutes. You get the whole, legalese lecture of, under this waiver, you are not allowed to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Very, very boring and monotone. This dude hates his job. He wants to go back to his wife. Then you hear him cry about his relationship problems because he sees Jin, flirting with a receptionist, kind of blowing everything off, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drinking a gin and tonic, and he just kind of rubs
Yeah,
his temple.
I'm just kind of sitting over there, just like taking a drink, looking at her, look over at Daniela. Like when he mentions like the marriage problems, like I just lock eyes with Daniela and give her a smile.
So your guys' briefing's very, very simple. It's just more like he needs to legally keep you in there for 30 minutes. You guys have already cleared a tower. I assume you guys would have mentioned that to him, that you guys have already know the general gist of what the towers do. You haven't, but Torden, Narza, and Makeem have cleared a tower. Swain's cleared a tower. Daniela's cleared a tower. She's not going to come in with you guys because she has prey she wants to prey upon, and she's kind of looking through the window, looking at her next target.
I want to like quietly walk over to her and be like, find a clinic and get some ointment. We're gonna need it.
she winks and nods and says, "We're gonna have a long 6 months."
And then I just look at the dude in charge. I'm like, all right, let's punch this fart box.
Yep. So.
Art.
So you guys get out of the room with your clearance. You get little kind of metal plates around your guys' neck that show that you guys got cleared. You got the course done. You guys were briefed that typically the monsters can vary a lot. Some of them are dark style creatures. Some of them are ancient beasts. But typically the creature rating is between about 7 to 12. Sometimes stuff will spawn a little more, sometimes it'll spawn a little less. They do look at Swain, though, a little oddly, and they say, your reading was a little bit off. But, whatever, you're cleared, you're fine, you're good to go with them. And he just kind of nods. So, the party leaves the room and kind of starts heading out the back towards the main tower. So the building was in front of it and it was kind of obscured, but now you finally are getting to see a very large, dark, kind of eerie tower as you guys exit out the back of the building. There's some spectators who are kind of watching people, kind of come and go. You see a couple of like the the dragon people that were a little upset that Pidgey shit on him, and he's just kind of like hissing and growling kind of from the stands as he's watching you guys just casually saunter into the tower.
Is Pidgey boarded up yet?
Yes, Pidgey is boarded up. Everyone's
Oh, damn.
boarded.
I was gonna have him fly by and do another shit on him.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pidgey is getting the time of his life. He's being fed all the jerky he wants. You can telepathically link with him and see that he's having very lavish food with Cerberus. They're playing, they're bantering, they're having fun. Also, Whiskey's riding Cerberus right now. He just kind of snuck into the boarding with him.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So Whiskey's vibing with them. Whiskey's terrorizing a couple of the other animals, but you guys got put into the very nice room, so it's perfectly private for them for their play. You also notice that the receptionist is one of the people taking care of the animals, and you see that she's very tenderly taking care of Pidgey in certain ways. So you're getting a very nice view of her when you look through Pidgey.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can.
I'm just walking with like this half smile on my face, like.
You can just feel that you're resting on two very soft marshmallows right now. So
like a bag of sand.
Yeah, like a bag of sand. So you guys enter the tower and you guys hear the door shut very loudly, like stones. Like this is built out of stone and made with magic. And the scene kind of changes. It's very dimly lit with torches along the walls. Swain's just kind of next to you guys, kind of chilling. He's not really sweating anything. This ain't his first rodeo. This ain't even his fifth rodeo. He's gone through these multiple times. McKeem, Narza, and Torden, you guys would kind of get the same vibe of when you went into the tower the first time on the third island. It's very similar, very kind of typical catacomb style of vibe. Ari and Jin, you guys wouldn't have seen this kind of stuff before. There's not usually any like catacombs you guys would have gone into, so it's a little bit more eerie. But you guys are fighters and adventurers. You guys are fine. It's not like you guys are scared, but it's just a little off-putting, I would say, compared to the normal adventures you guys go on. And
taking married women into the back alleys and.
Well, yeah, I mean, It's just kind of like that dark, eerie, kind of low light situation. The torches are kind of dim. They appear to be channeled by magic, so they don't look like they're gonna go out ever. So, are you guys ready to walk forward? Because it's basically just a straight line.
Question
Yes.
for the party. So I'm assuming Jin and Ari are going to be walking first.
Yeah, I have 90 feet of night vision, or dark vision, so I can,
Yep.
unless I'm magically obstructed, I can see fine.
There's no magic obstruction right now, so let's get the party squared away with the kind of walking order. So Jin and Ari are up front, and then
And an echo.
and an echo. All right, next to you, and then, or actually, do you want the echo like leading the charge like this?
Sure.
All right, I'll have Swain kind of right behind you, Ari, because you're kind of you're a backliner, but you're up front, and Swain also has dark vision, so he can see as well
And
as
I'm
you guys.
short.
Yeah. So if something happens, he can quickly grab you and swap places. So he can kind of do like a quick swap.
Mhm.
And then who wants to kind of set up where the rest of the party sets up?
I want to be right behind everybody, pretty much because I'm a frontline fighter. So as soon as something does happen, I have the ability to charge in.
Yeah, you have the giant's belt, so you should be able to jump very quickly. You guys are like basically back to back, but I'm giving that extra space so that it's easier to see the people's names and everything. But you guys are
Mhm.
realistically like this. I'm just saying that preemptively. So you should be able to
Which
jump
way are
to
we
the front.
going forward?
Forward is to the right. So
To the right? Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah,
the echo's in
I'm fine
front.
where I am.
Narza, do you want to be here or here?
Wait. Let me. Okay,
Can I
so
ready a bonus action?
What kind of bonus action are you wanting to ready? I'm just
Zephyr
curious.
Strike?
I'll allow it.
uh, where exactly did you want me to be? Like mid or
Do you want to be in the
front
mid row
or
or the
whatever?
back row?
I'll be around the mid row.
All right, so you want to be mid row and then have Makeem and Tord on the back to basically cover the back line, and Jin and Ari are in the front, and you're in the mid with Swain, so they can kind of swap.
Yeah.
So basically, so you guys don't get flanked.
Yeah, that works.
All right. So a relatively good battle position setup because Ari can do a quick swap with Swain, and then he'll be frontlining with Jin, and the back line will also be a front line if they get ambushed. Basically, keeping the squishy people close enough to the middle that, if something happens, you guys should be fine. The corridor is about wait, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So about 30 to 40 feet wide, give or take. So it's pretty wide, but not like wide enough to have
I
like
do have one quick question.
Yeah.
The sickle that you gave me.
Yeah.
Would that count as a finesse weapon?
Yes, it would in my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just had to clarify.
Yep. Basically to me, anything that's one-handed should be a finesse weapon, I'm gonna be real.
I mean, I consider a bastard sword, even though it's a hand and a half. It's never been used as a hand and a half sword, so it's like as big of a one-handed weapon as you can get. And I never consider bastard swords to me are just
they're just really long.
it's your-
They're really long one-handers.
Yeah, it's a really long dagger.
Yeah, that's how I've always treated it. Same with long swords. I always am okay with long swords being finesse as well. I know technically D&D doesn't say it's a finesse weapon. Shut up, D&D. I don't care.
Yeah, I could show you YouTube videos of a guy who can definitely finesse a longsword.
Yeah, a long sword's not nearly as long as people make it out to be.
A claymore is, but
Oh, but that's a claymore. That's literally built to be a massive two-hander.
I like claymores, especially when you have a clacker.
Exactly. See, claymores are the best. Ari specializes in them, I'm assuming.
She does.
Yeah. So, as you guys are kind of walking through, you guys don't really see much. It's about like a 10 or 15 minute walk you guys are on. Very simple. You guys' cardio's pretty good. Swain's chilling, but he doesn't like long walks. It's kind of a pain in the ass for him.
I kind of bust out some jerky and like share it among the party.
Alright.
Nobody else has issues seeing in the dark, right?
No one would have any issues seeing in the dark because it's lit enough to see. But
Okay,
I'm just gonna
making
say
sure I don't need to like pull a torch out or anything.
no. It's
I have
lit
a
with
lantern. I have a lantern that I can pull out.
There's torches along the way. It's just I was saying
Okay.
it's kind of dimly lit, so like if they started to go out for some reason, you guys would start having some vision problems. But I'm just treating it more as you guys have. You're basically seeing it's like really really nice and bright. The rest of the party's like, it's kind of dark, but they can see.
What would you consider this territory to be,
Um,
terrain wise?
I would say it's more like a crypt. I don't want to say it's like a crypt or catacomb, but that's kind of the vibe. It's like lots of really kind of rocky stone walls.
Is it
So,
Underdark?
You know what? I would say it could be an Underdark territory. I wouldn't be opposed to it because it's a lower light area. It's got some dark magic going on. I'd say it would be like an Underdark.
Okay, so just for clarification, with my ranger and natural explorer, this is a favorite terrain for me.
Okay.
So I would let the party know, like, ooh, this is my playground. That's like bounce off the walls and do some fucking parkour shit.
Yeah, you're able to move around very confidently in this area. Even though you haven't like had a lot of like reason to be in these areas, you've clearly had an interest in it. So, as you're with your past, you've been able to finagle these areas very easily.
Oh yeah, I imagine as a smuggler, I try to find like the most secluded paths into places possible, getting into sewers and shit, and
Yeah,
traveling the low life.
exactly. So, what does it do out of curiosity? The natural explorer of the Underdark.
I have no limitation to movement at all.
Okay.
So if there was an Underdark limitation, so like you know how like rocky terrain technically it's like a -5.
Somebody wants to play with
Gets
you?
rid of that.
Yeah.
So I can just move
Who's,
unimpeded.
who's talking in the
Okay.
background? I heard someone gibbering in the background, like.
Oh, that's me. I'm playing with the dog.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it's
That's
Ori
sort
and
of
Lie.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't have impeded movement. That's all
All right.
that
No
really
one's
gives
like
me.
no one's inherently impeded, but if there were to be a mechanic, this would be the type of terrain that would cause you to be able to do some fancy stuff. It might give you like an extra advantage on something because of that. But I don't know.
I'll link the actual.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me Google what inspiration does specifically. Hold on.
There's the
Inspiration lets you have advantage
program.
more or less, but it's whenever you want it as a player, not as a DM. So if I had inspiration on something, and let's just say I was like, roll, nat 1. Hey DM, I'm using inspiration. Rolls, gets a 2. You know, that kind of thing.
All right.
Well, it's actually a little bit different than that. So I posted it in the Roll20 chat.
All right. Your
It
proficiency bonus
doubles
is
my
double.
proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Oh, with intellect and wisdom checks.
Oh.
Ooh.
I've
Yeah.
never done it that way. I'm down for either one, really.
Honestly, that sounds really nice, actually. Okay.
So yeah, that's what I got, and I
Alright.
let the party know.
Alright, I will have to remember that then, because hold on, is there anything that I have planned that has that? I'm not gonna say if I do, but I'm gonna just double check stuff real quick. Because I thought there was something that might have an intellect
Oh,
check.
and the difficult to drain doesn't slow my groups travel.
Oh, that's even better. Holy shit.
I can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone. I find twice as much food while foraging. And while tracking creatures, you learn the exact number, size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Okay.
So it gives me like a major bonus to perception.
So you can actually track the stuff that's in the tower then.
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
I wouldn't mind if you want to like kind of like try to track down the first pack of monsters.
Why not?
Would you like to start kind of tracking them down?
Well, they had
Hold on,
They actually had-
because something doesn't look right on my thing. Because I have a passive perception of 15 on my
they had one person who is a little
Beyond
old
D&D.
and really what she is like really
Hey, Richard, can you mute yourself for a second?
Oh, and I'll just mute him real quick on the.
Right back.
My passive perception on roll 20 isn't right.
Okay.
Because it's showing it as 36 and on my I use my D&D Beyond character sheet as like the one
quick
because
roll.
that's the one I built the character on.
Yeah.
And then I transferred everything over to roll 20, so I keep looking back and forth to make sure shit's right. And I do not have a passive perception of 36, so I have no idea how I got that. So my normal passive perception is 15.
Okay.
What is that? Is that wisdom?
I'm not sure. I don't know how passive perception really works. I don't usually tend to use that as a mechanic because I just don't understand it.
Oh, okay, then we're not gonna worry about it then.
Yeah. I don't understand. Oh, I think he's back. All right. Welcome back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Ramrod was asking to have you muted real quick because it was really loud, and he was trying to like ask something.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Nah, you're good. I just said I'll just mute you real quick and wait for you to come back. Yeah. So, okay. So, would you like to try to track down the first pack of monsters, Mr. Jin?
Absolutely.
All right. I don't know what that would technically be under. Is there like an actual tracking skill, or would that be under like survival?
I'll do a survival roll.
All right, yeah, I think it would be under survival, especially because it's the wisdom. I think that'd be good.
So this is gonna double it.
Yeah, it'll double your proficiency bonus. So if it's like a +5, it'll add another +5. So you got a 23 plus 5, so that would be 25, 26, 27,
Plus
28.
5.
So 28.
29 is what it rolled.
Oh, right. You have advantage, right?
I have advantage plus, you gotta remember, it doubles the proficiency bonus.
Wait, hold on.
So it's actually like a 30...
Your proficiency bonus is doubled when doing the check.
It's a 33.
Okay. It doesn't say specifically advantage, but I don't really care. You'd still be able to track it down very easily. You kind of get like a little trail of something that has some claws. It looks kind of interesting. You haven't seen it probably specifically, as it looks like a small creature, something not dangerous. But would you like to bring it up to the party that you notice some tracks with some claws?
Yeah, I kind of point down like something's been through here. Something kind of maybe like a crab, claws. I don't know. Something crawled through here recently.
Swain kind of takes a quick look at it and kind of strokes his non-existent beard and just kind of goes, "Huh, looks familiar." And he pulls over McKeem real quick. Like, "Yo, McKeem, come look at this. Does this look familiar?"
I put down the bag of jerky and stuff in my pack and everything, and I walk over there, and I'm just like, no, not really. Tell me what I'm looking at here.
You take a closer look and you actually do recognize it. It looks like some kind of were creature, something that you'd be familiar with.
Oh, we talking were-rat, werewolf, were-tiger, which one?
You can't get a quick lock on it, but you do have a feeling that you've
No,
seen
I would know. I've been killing a bunch of freaking were-rats.
Well, no. What I'm
Sheesh.
saying is they all have similar claw marks.
They
But
do?
I mean, I think they would. I mean, a claw mark's a claw mark. But you notice
No,
that some of them.
rats have different feats other than freaking tigers, of course. And dogs is canine claws look totally different than freaking cat's paws and stuff and rat feet and stuff.
All right,
They're pretty
fine. You notice
distinctive.
it's a were rat, okay? I was trying to make it be more
Yeah,
of a surprise.
heck yeah. Heck nah, you ain't finna get me with that crap.
Hold on, finish.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
a
I'm
were
gonna
rat,
pause.
man. They're pretty easy to take off. I mean, do you want the rare rat vanquisher? It's nothing but a wooden stick, but I don't know. It's pretty proficient with taking those things heads off.
I'm just gonna say that the were rat vanquisher has an extra +2 to were rats.
Heck yeah! Here, take this stick.
No, bro. No. You keep it. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. DM inspiration. Keep your were rat vanquisher with you.
Okay.
All right. So.
With my beast tracking, would I have knowledge of that? With my favorite enemy being beast?
I think were-rats are technically humanoids. Yeah, they're humanoids.
That is my favorite creature.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, then yeah, you
Yeah.
have favorite creature advantage.
Favorite enemy, I have it as humanoid and beast. So I get 2.
Alright, so yeah. You notice that it is a were-rat creature, so you guys see it and can start tracking it down. So as you guys kind of approach the area, you track it for a solid, 10, 15 minutes. You guys stumble upon. Hold on, let me tweak this a little bit and let me grab them. Copy, and then we're gonna drag it over here, and you see a party of 4 were-rats and 2 baboons. Give me a second.
He said, "How many were rats? 4?
4 rare bats and 2 baboons.
Alright, and you see the baboons talking to each other, and they're like, baboon, baboon, baboon. they just say baboon.
Have they noticed this yet?
No, but you do hear that the were-rats are saying, we smell the one who killed our brothers.
Man, tell him to run this work."
Bro, they're saying they killed Billy and Jerry.
Yeah,
Hey, the were-rat vanquisher. They're sniffing around, but the baboons are just kind of chilling.
They're actually after this piece of stick,
bro. They beefing with you, bro. They beefing with you. They angry, bro. You killed their brethren, even though they attacked you first.
I knew I should have got rid of this thing a long time. Okay.
So, I'll let you guys get a preemptive strike on these guys.
All right.
The baboons are kind of farther away though. They're just kind of chilling and doing their own thing. They don't look inherently hostile, but if you know anything about baboons, they're kind of assholes.
I mean, as long as you don't mess with the baboons, they don't mess with you type thing. You throw them a little bit of... I can throw them a little bit of jerky and they'll just wander off, to be honest.
Alright.
So I had Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, though. I want everyone to roll initiative, and this is going to be the initiative for the entire session. So, I just want everyone to roll initiative real quick so I can get the turn order set up.
Okay, bet.
Okay, gotcha.
Give me 1 second.
And everyone write it down. Everyone write it down and roll 20 if you're not rolling in roll 20 so that I can set it up properly without having to ask 6 times. Because when everyone says it in call, it gets a little confusing, please. Thank you. Alright, so we got McKean with 8. Alright. And then... All right, we got
That's actually
18
perfect. I want to
for
go in the back.
Torden. All right, 18 for Torden. And then we got Jin with a 10. All right, so we go boom, and then we go boom. I don't know why I have 2 Tordens. How do I get rid of that? There we go.
You didn't see mine.
All right. What was yours?
14.
14. All right. And then we need Ari to do hers, and then I need to do mine real quick with Swain. 17 with Swain. How do I make him a token again? All right, add turn. 17. Alrighty. Ari is
Richard, I'm gonna send you the video.
All right. So, since you have the
Give me 1 second. I think Ari's initiative is supposed to be higher than that. I just took a peek over hers. Does yours say 0 for that? Does yours say 0 for initiative?
I see a 6 for her initiative.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, sorry.
Okay.
I'm further away, so I looked over at hers and I saw a 0. I was like, well, that's not right. Give it a second. Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
And thank you for the video, by the way.
That's not the right one, but it's close enough that they can see how big the iguana was that bit me. I can't figure out how to send it from Facebook to Discord.
Okay. So, Torden, what do you want to do to these were-rats? I'm going in turn order based wise, or...
Well, hold on, because I had Zephyr Strike ready as a bonus action.
Alright, yeah, okay, do that then real quick.
Okay. So... Are we in, like, a narrow passageway here? Where it's...
It would be about 30 feet wide.
Okay, I'm gonna move about 15 feet, 10 feet. We'll say that's where I can move to, and then I'm gonna take a shot at that one
All right.
with sneak attack and Zephyr Strike. 1 second to pull my character sheet back out. So the Zephyr Strike I already linked. That was 29 to hit.
That obviously hits. They're little were-rats.
And then we're gonna be using, and that's a +2 force damage. And then does the 23 hit for the musket?
Yes.
Okay. That's 5 piercing damage, and then the sneak attack is +3.
All right. So 5,
so 3,
so 8.
8.
And then your
Yeah.
Zephyr Strike damage?
Zephyr Strike, that was already calculated ahead of time, 2. So 10 total.
All right. It's bleeding. It's kind of like screeching right now. It's like...
And then I take that initial shot and say, all right, we're up.
All right. Mr. Torden, it is your turn.
All right. I would like to. It's a 20-foot leap, and then did we ever say it was a splash or a cone for the landing?
I think we said it was a splash. I think
Okay.
we said the charge would have been a cone. I can't remember. I think
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
I gotta write down the turn order real quick because it's not showing up right in Roll20.
It's not showing up when you hit the turn order button?
No, the only one it's showing me. Hold on, let me try to.
It's only showing me and Swain on the
Yeah.
turn order.
Okay, that's the same thing I have.
How do I make sure it shows to you guys? Because I have it set up properly. I'm gonna send a picture. and put it in planning. And
Okay.
give me a second though. I gotta go pee and move some like stuff out of my room real quick.
Do you have your headset on?
Plan, prepare, engage.
Yes.
So, Ari and Torden,
Yep.
are you thinking what I'm thinking? Test this out.
I was gonna do it in a bigger situation.
Yeah, that was my
I
thought
mean,
anyway.
I think if we test it out in the small one to make sure it works, isn't a
I
bad
was-
idea if we only do one. Not all three of us like normal. I think if we
I'm
just
down
do a
to
one quick
do
pop
it.
in, pop out. Well, if
Because
you
I was
have the
actually
best
gonna do
option
something
right
kind of
now.
fun.
I mean, you could
I was
always
gonna
use that
jump
when you're
forward,
done doing
do the
fun.
splash damage, and then Thunder Wave, and use that to jump back to 15 feet. Do all of it at once this time as a test of theory. Because literally all it would be instead of me dropping a grenade, just doing Thunder Wave instead.
I mean, Thunder Wave plus their grenade would probably wipe out all four of them.
Yeah.
Oh, about
I was thinking just-
overkill. God dang.
Oh yeah, we have conspired.
Just a wee bit.
But wait until we get into the bigger bosses. I gotta have some spells left.
Oh, these
I
don't
will
have
have
any spells. Other than
with
Thunder
this, I'm only using one minor spell. I can still
Yep.
do my whole big boss battle damage easily.
Okay. Alright,
Because
yeah.
I'm only using a level 1 spell for this.
Makeem is gonna just kind of like sit back and like twiddle his thumbs then.
Alright. Welcome back, my bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. I love
I
that. I
approve.
love that. I love that Netflix thing where they did that for the Persona. Alright. So, Torden. Are you sure you don't want to use like a level 6 spell?
Fairly sure this time.
Alright, alright.
So, I was going to leap in,
Okay.
and you said it's a 10-foot, right? Splash.
Wait, hold on. How big would 10 feet be? Hold on. Wait, 5 feet would be
It'd be
one
2
square.
squares.
It should be a 5 foot. I'm sorry. If I said 10, it should have been a 5.
Okay. I can still make
Because
this work.
Yeah, it would be in your general vicinity, not like 10 feet's pretty far. I got that.
Okay, so I'd have to land here for that to work.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna land there.
Okay.
And you said because we jump back and forth between 2d6 and 3d6.
What's your strength again?
My strength is a 22 or a 6 modifier.
Yeah, I'll say a 3d6 then.
Okay.
I wanted to scale with your strength eventually.
$11.
Alright, 11 damage to all of them.
And now, I would like to use my action.
Alrighty. They're kind of like mentally stunned. They're like,
Is this one still alive after
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, they're a little bit tanky.
Holy shit.
Yeah, McKeem sold like 3 of them like in the first session. I was very surprised when I looked at their stats. Actually, no, he soloed 1 of them and he had other rats with it. My bad.
Ah, okay. I was like, God damn. Fucking love Thunderwave.
Ooh, 4 damage.
Dang.
Oh my god.
But I would like to point this out.
You can use your sorcery points to make it max damage.
No, that's actually my cleric.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to do that because that's only a once per long rest.
Oh, okay.
But do they get knocked back?
I would say they would. So let me move them real quick. I'd say they scatter kind of like this. And then let me add the damage real quick. So that. And then this one, let's see the basic math. Alright. Alright. Damage has been applied.
Alright. And I use my spell to get close to that one since he's already weakened.
Okay.
So actually, no. I'm going to go here.
All right.
And that's so if somebody wants to flank him, they can now.
Sounds good.
Because I know that guy is fairly injured as well. So if somebody wants to take him out, and then if somebody wants to tag team this guy with me, just so he can make sure that he is the dad.
Alright, sounds good. So, moves on to Swain's turn. Oh, let me double check it. What did I give him? Thought I gave him some sort of... Oh, there we go. Let me double check the range on this. Alright. You see Swain run up 30 feet. Let me move the turn order spot so I can actually pull out the ruler. Alright. 30 feet's there. So you see him move right there. And then you see him do a little misty step right next to this bastard. And...
Attack with advantage.
Yeah. So you see him just roll his sword strikes. That one obviously hits. That one hits without even needing to do the advantage. That one hits without the advantage. Alright. So you just see Swain just roll up to this freaking rat. And slice him for 14 and 16. You just see him just very quickly just chop off both its arms and then slice its head off.
Oh my.
And you just see him kind of like swipe his sword in the air and just kind of like clean it off. That's his turn ends. Narza, you're up. Narza?
Narza, you there?
I'll pull out the Doritos. I'm gonna add them real quick.
Hello. Mm.
Alright, I'm gonna hop over his turn. If he comes back before the turn order ends, I will give him his turn. If not, I'm just gonna skip. Alright, Ari, you're up.
Alrighty. Nice. I could make that shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have my Echo take the shot. I'm going to move back a bit.
Alright.
What's going on? Oh, Right, sorry,
Yeah, we'll go back to your turn after this. Ari's up right now for it. Is that what I think I see? McCabe?
Huh?
Do you see what I see?
What do you mean?
I see a critical fail on a rifle strike.
Just make it jam, bro.
Oh,
People have grip points.
wait. Didn't you say that you're using your echo to do that shot?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you're lucky. It just kind of whizzes past and flies by Torden's ear. Doesn't hit anyone.
Wow. You ready?
It's
Ari
not
dead?
in the line. It's not in the line of fire, so the echo doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
If it was Ari shooting, it would have hit Narza.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Well, I also have an extra attack.
All right.
So let's look at what actually hurts.
Is that from your echo or you?
Echo.
All right. I'm just double checking. That obviously clocks it in the head.
So when did she get expanded criticals so she can actually hit that with a 19 crit?
Oh, does she have expanded criticals?
I said when does she get it? Because I was 19. I'm sorry, I was messing around.
Oh. Honestly, I wouldn't mind adding expanded criticals as a thing, as long as I could add expanded failures.
Oh no.
At what point do we end up with just a coin flip?
That's every session.
Oh god.
All right, roll for damage. 12. I don't even need to do the math. You just shoot it in the head, and it just starts screaming as it bleeds out. It's gargling on its own blood.
Alright. I think that's it for me.
All right.
Loses top half of head, starts gurgling on blood.
Yeah. So, Ari, I think you have your main character action still for your gun, right?
Actually, I was rereading the echo, and it says I can choose to attack or choose to attack from the point of the echo.
Oh, okay. I was just double checking. So it's Jin's turn then?
No. Narza needs to
Oh,
finish
right,
his
yeah,
turn.
Narza. Right. Narza, you're up.
Right. Fine. And let me see how far it is. The 160 feet is the max range, right?
Yeah, for disadvantage.
firing the gun.
You want to do your normal range. What's the normal range for it? Like 40 or 30?
40.
Yeah, then you're good to shoot it without disadvantage. I don't care if
have
it's an
to
extra
fire
5. I don't care if it's an extra 5.
Right, I'll
We already established that we had a 5-foot gap around
all right,
everybody
we'll
just for namesakes.
roll for hits.
Yeah.
I got 3 plus 9. A 12.
I have to actually check the AC for that. You actually just hit the AC, so it's good. So the shot goes through. You kind of like clip it in the shoulder. like very barely, but you still hit it. So roll for damage.
Okay. 5 plus 3. 8 damage.
Alrighty. Then let me pull up a calculator because I'm way too lazy to do 15 plus 8.
23.
I don't do basic edition, but thank you.
That's all I do.
I don't
do
like
anything
basic
other
edition.
than basic edition.
I like addition and I like multiplication, but I don't like doing it in my head.
I like multiplying, but
I
that's it.
hate division. Division's evil.
Division is evil.
Whoever came up with division just hates people.
It's me. I hate people.
Understandable. Alright, is there anything else you need to do on your turn, Narza, or is it Jin's turn?
Let me see what I can do.
That is not how much kratom I need. I just poured out like 8 capsules in my hand.
Please don't.
What? It's the white strain. I'm gonna do 4.
Sorry, I'm checking if I have any bonus actions. I activate my Crimson right on my Bloody Edge just in case.
All right,
As a bonus action.
sounds good.
I roll 1d6 for the necrotic damage. Take 2 damage.
Okay. All right, so Jin, you're up. How many milligrams is in each capsule? So 600 milligrams times 4, that's 2.4 grams. That's a low dose of kratom, though.
Yeah, the white strains are more mild anyway.
Yeah. The guy at the shop recommended I do white. I said the green didn't do much for me, except made me want to vomit.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself again.
Alright, sounds good.
So that's giving me another +2. I'm gonna move with that extra 60 feet, or with the extra 30 feet. I'm gonna move.
Couldn't you also, sorry, I know I'm talking over you, but couldn't you also technically fly an extra 30 feet because you got a 60-foot fly and the 30-foot Zephyr Strike?
Yes, technically, but I'm not trying to use that flight power as like a crutch. I'm keeping that as like an emergency escape.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I'm trying not to show me using it in combat.
Understandable. Alright, I just was double checking like if that was like how that would work.
Yeah, so I don't think like I assume if you're flying or you're walking, it just becomes a 30-foot sphere instead of 60 feet.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Because now I can go 30 feet up or
Keep my knee warm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fucking cast Zephyr Strike. I'm gonna pop in between the 2 baboons.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my sneak attack.
Alright.
So that's +4 and 2, and I'm bringing out the Wheat Killer.
All right, you scream the attack name with the Wheat Killer.
I don't know why it says 13 when I rolled a 22. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's saying a 13 as if it was at the advantage or disadvantage as your second roll. You got 22.
I have advantage because it's a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
So
Well,
22.
it auto does the.
Oh,
base
that's what it
weapon.
does. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
So
understand
the
what that
first
was.
roll is your normal roll, and if you have advantage or disadvantage, it auto rolls the second time. So yeah,
I
you have
understand
the
now.
22. Yeah. So
Okay,
you got a
so
22 with a 3 slash and 4 sneak
Plus-
damage.
and +2 force multiplier
All right.
on
Left baboon or right baboon?
left baboon.
All right. You just like slice its ass cheeks off and it dies.
So with the finesse weapon,
Yeah.
this is why I had questions about it earlier. With the sneak attack, it's gonna double the damage.
Does it actually?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
I never knew that. Hold on. Sneak.
Oh, it's
attack,
disgustingly overpowered.
sneak attack, finesse, DnD 5e. I thought you could only use. Oh my god, people are whining about it. It's so busted! Rogues are OP! Shut up. Just shut up. Anytime I see a DM bitch about sneak attack, I just know they're dog shit at DMing.
I mean, it's sneak attack. That's
it's
the point of
strong.
taking points in Rogue.
The entire point of
The
Rogue is to
only
add
point of
extra
taking
damage.
points in Rogue. Yeah,
And it's not
the
even that
only point of
strong.
Rogue is that.
It's
Yeah.
not even that strong.
It's a
At
1d6.
level 5, at level 5 to 6, you get 3d6. A fighter gets extra attack and does extra 1d12s and extra 1d12s and extra 1d12s, and they get stronger weapons baseline. It's just like, dude, rogues do not really have much in combat besides sneak attack and
No.
dash.
The main thing for rogues is that it takes a lot of setup in order to use that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not a quick fight. It's planning ahead of time. That's why people don't like playing that type of character, because it takes
teamwork.
a lot of fun out of the game. It takes a lot of fun out of the game if you don't like playing that way.
Yeah, that's why I love rogues. Is like you actually set up team play. And if you have 2 rogues on a target, Jesus Christ, that's just evil. 2 level 20
It'd be
rogues
amazing.
could just easily slaughter a dragon. They're just like, sneak attack. Oh, you get to sneak attack. Oh, you get to sneak attack.
And you get a sneak attack, and you get a sneak attack. Wait, what?
Oh my
Pretty much.
god. One day I want to run a party full of rogues.
That's the whole reason why I run Ranger and Rogue, because you get a stupid amount of damage right away.
Exactly. The people are like, oh, it's only a 1d6 if you have 1 level in Rogue. I'm like, dude, that's an extra short sword for 1 level. It's so good. I love rogues.
So is this still counting as 1 turn?
Yeah, this is turn 1.
So remember how I asked about the finesse weapon?
Yeah.
I have this ability as well.
Signal Nick, when you make an attack with a weapon with a property, you can make it part of the attack action instead of a bonus action. This can only... Oh, you get a free extra attack because it's a sickle. Ooh!
Now, I don't know if this would work because I already killed the 1 baboon.
I think it would work because you killed the 1 baboon with 1 strike, and if it's got the extra attack because the weapon's light with finesse, you should be able to attack the other baboon. Because
But
you use the Zephyr Strike.
But the Zephyr Strike is, I think that counts as my bonus action.
But it says specific. No. But you're reading it wrong. It says you can make it part of your attack action instead of a bonus action. So you're getting. So it's like a free extra attack without having to spec into 5 levels of fighter.
Okay, so you're fine with me taking this one?
Yeah, you can slash that other baboon. Honestly, I'm just gonna let you auto slash it. The baboon's crying. It's like, baboon, baboon, as it just gets butchered. Unfortunately though, your sickle's a little upset as you killed baboons and not wheat. It's just kind of like crying to you a little bit. Somehow it's a little bit sentient and is a little upset. It wants you to be a farmer, but unfortunately all your farming is corpses.
I mean, it's still farming.
Yeah, you're farming. It's just corpses instead of wheat.
It's a harvest. It's
Yeah.
just a red harvest.
Exactly.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, McKeem, you're up. I know you're far away, but I'm gonna let you be able to run up with the were-rat vanquisher, as the rats are looking at you, screeching about he who killed the rats, the destroyer of the were-rat clan. You destroyed our clan, McKeem of Northside.
Oh my god. Wow, somebody's angry.
McKeem of
I only
Northside.
got 30 feet of movement,
I
so
said
I
I'm
can
giving
only
it to you
move.
for free. I said I'm giving it to you for free for plot.
Okay,
These are
so you want me
were-rats,
to
they're
run
low
all
level.
the way up here?
Yeah. You get a free dash.
Okay, cool, whatever. Alright,
It's a
I'm
rat.
using the whatever.
This isn't supposed to take that long, dude. This entire encounter's taking 30 plus minutes, and this isn't even the main encounter.
I was trying to make it quick.
No, I know. I
So
just
it
had to
gets
get
a
him using
plus. It gets a +2 for its hit and its damage then,
Yeah.
because okay, cool.
Where-
All right, so that's 18. That's 20 then. Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
18 plus 2. All right, and then
How much damage do you do
okay.
even with the first strike? Like, I'm just curious.
9 with the plus.
Bro, I don't even
would've did-
care. Actually, that overkills it already. So you just jab it into its eye as it's screeching. It's like, bastard son killer of the werewolves, we shall never And I'll let you be able to run over to the other rat and stab it in the eye if you want.
Instead of stabbing it, can I like throw the thing? Cause I did sharpen this stuff.
My
Yeah, I'll
here's the
let
photo of my character.
Huh?
Here's the photo of my character that I used for my profile on D&D Beyond. You can use it for my thing on.
Okay, I can
On
update
the
it
other-
then in a bit. Just remind me. I'm just gonna pen it real quick so I don't forget. And yeah, McKeem, I'll allow you to chuck it. I'll allow you to chuck the spear at it.
Okay, so what do I do to chuck it? Like, what do I roll?
Just roll for hit, and I'll just say that you're just throwing it because you have proficiency with your were-rat vanquisher. It's your original
I
weapon.
gotta. Even without the to hit for the thing, so it will be 27, but 27, of course, with the +2, 28, 29, 29 hit.
Would you rather go into its eye, its skull, or its throat?
Its throat.
All right.
I don't want to hear it.
It's screeching as just the spear, the makeshift spear, just gets thrown right into its neck, and it just starts gurgling and dies.
I go up to it and just pull the freaking spear where I vanquish out. That's it. It's really just a freaking broom handle, but okay.
You notice though that its blood is kind of draining into your were-rat vanquisher. It appears that your blade is becoming slowly sentient. I mean, your were-rat vanquisher is slowly growing.
It's the freaking broom.
Dude, I'm gonna make this a legendary item at some point. Okay, this is going to be a
Okay,
thing.
I'm not even gonna get mad at it. I'm just gonna let it drain up the blood then and just put it back on my back.
All right. Congratulations, you guys killed 4 were-rats and 2 baboons. How does it feel?
I'm just gonna start looting, cause why not?
Yeah.
Still,
Very,
like the
very
first
simple
island.
fight. Very, very simple fight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, you guys get to take a little bit of a break. Not like any short rests or anything, but, you know, you guys don't really detect anything coming towards you, and you guys get a little bit of a break. Okay, you guys get to eat some meat. Maybe cook up some were-rat. You know, I don't know.
A short
Pass
rest
on
should
that red
be
house.
like 15 minutes, right?
I thought a short rest was like an hour.
Rest is an hour.
Hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get to sit down for about 15 minutes, kind of catch your breath. Swain's just kind of polishing his blades. You hear him talking to his swords, but it's just more like him just being like, my blades.
The freak.
I
I go over there and I hand him
Do I have
the.
to click
I have a
something for short
whetstone.
rest?
I'm gonna give him my whetstone to follow his blades with.
He nods and
sharpening it
thanks
up.
you. You see him sharpening it very carefully, like he takes very good care of his swords. You get another closer look at it, and you see one's made of like almost silver, and the other one is like almost like a dark steel kind of ironish one. And you notice that his swords are actually a little bit smaller than yours. They look more like bastard swords, but they're able to be used easily like finesse.
Hi.
Also, wait, I was supposed to make it a 1d10 out of 1d8. Hold on, I forgot to tweak that because I was gonna make it like a bastard sword. Hold on. I forgot I nerfed him by accident. There we go, 1d10.
You better send a few of those cat.
All right, so you guys get a little bit of a breather in before you guys gotta kind of get up and get going. Jin, are you ready to track?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let me set up the party lead setup. I'm gonna move you up front again. I'm gonna put you actually in front of the Echo.
That's fine.
Alright, and then we're gonna have Ari, and then Swain, and then Torten. We'll have Torten there, and we'll have Narza there. We'll be like that. I don't know. Battle formation's changing a little bit. I don't fucking know.
Do you need me to roll perception?
It would be survival.
I mean, they're both the same, so.
Yeah, basically. Oh, critical. Alright. Oh, wait, no, you have advantage. So, no, it wouldn't work. Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, right, yeah, it doesn't matter as long as the other one's not a nat 1, right, when you have advantage. Sorry, I was just trying to double check that. I'm a bit of a goober sometimes. So, yeah, you track onto something, it looks like a large creature, okay? You see some very large, footprints, kind of in the, leading down kind of some corridors to the side. You notice though
Humanoid beast? Do I notice?
It looks like a beast. Very specifically, it looks like a beast. It would be a beast you wouldn't have encountered, but you remember you were told that the tower sometimes holds ancient creatures that have gone extinct.
I would like to point out the tracks that I see to the rest of the party and ask for input if anyone recognizes it.
Can we recognize the footprints if it would be a red dragon?
It would not be a red dragon, as they're also not extinct.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it's an extinct creature. You can tell it's like a track of a beast, but you can't tell what it is specifically.
Do I have an idea of where it is?
Yes, it's to the right of you guys. It's it looks like it's multiple though. You don't know how many. You just know it's more than one, probably less than 5.
I just pass all this information on to the party and like, hey, there's some shit coming up, but I don't know what it is. There's a bunch of them, but maybe one.
I will also say, you notice that the terrain will change from more of an Underdark to more of a forest. You just kind of get like a weird vibe, and just kind of when you're tracking it, you notice that the corridors kind of start changing a bit, and you kind of start entering a forest as you guys kind of go down the corridor. So you start seeing some trees. It's not very dense, so you guys aren't going to have any impediment. But I'm just specifying that it's going to be no longer an Underdark in this room.
Mm-hmm. I just look at everyone like, shit's shifting. This is all new to me. Is this normal?
The party would be able to kind of nod and say, yeah, the tower does some weird shit.
Okay. And then I want to take a just the front line and just keep pushing forward towards where we're going.
Alright, give me 1 second. I want to do a quick roll. Perception has +4. So let's see. I'm gonna roll this 3 times. Alright, as you guys are kind of walking through the, forest, you guys encounter some very large creatures. You notice one of them is really kind of zoned the fuck out. It's eating something. And as you look at it, it is... Hold on, let me double check the size chart for this creature. Is a huge creature 2x2, or is it a 1x2, or is it just a 5x5?
Hold on.
D&D size chart. If I could probably just Google that. D&D creature size chart. There we go.
I want to say huge is a 3x3.
I thought so as well.
Is it really? Hold on. Huge is space is 15 feet. So yeah, it's a 3x3. Large is 2x2. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no, these creatures are going to be a 3x3. So you see one creature kind of over here. And you hear a very bizarre sound in your ears. Your characters don't know what it is, but you guys will know it. Give me a second. Let me just place these guys. They appear to be part of a pack, but the one on the far right is completely oblivious. It's eating like some raptor of some kind. This one kind of is a little more alert, but this one right here, this one, it kind of turns towards you. I'm just doing it like that. This one notices you guys instantly walking in. So you guys can't... It's going to kind of start moving towards you a little bit. And it's kind of like, making noises, but the rest of them aren't reacting for this first turn. Let me pull this out though real quick. I know you can't play it on stream, but welcome to the fucking Jurassic Park, bitch. y'all are fighting 3 fucking T-Rexes.
God
Bum
damn.
bum bum bum.
Hey, listen, Narza wanted to fight dinosaurs at some point. I had to move the dinosaur island.
Oh my god,
So...
you wanted to fight these things?
Well, he said that like 3 islands ago. He's like, hey guys, wouldn't a dinosaur island be really cool? I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. I wrote that down on my notebook like 6 months ago, and I was like, we're in a tower. Wouldn't dinosaurs be really fun to fight in a tower? They're ancient and extinct creatures.
Thanks.
So yeah, thank Narza for putting the T-Rex idea in my head 6 months ago.
Thank you, Narza.
The one
Bro,
that's looking
Raven,
at you
if you
looks
look
really
at my
angry and
stream
hungry.
right now, bro, the way I'm looking at the camera.
I need to pull up your stream, actually. Bro.
You picked
Alright.
like the whole parody one, like the holy fucking shit, it's the dinosaur, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You just see Narza just actually beady eyes, like, oh my gosh, it's a dinosaur! And the rest of the party's just shitting themselves. You just hear that T-Rex.
You just cut out for a while there.
Yeah. I had my mic peak. Anyway, this one dinosaur is gonna charge at you guys first, and he's gonna get up real close, and he sees the goblin, and the dinosaur likes eating little tiny creatures because they look nummy. If the target is a medium or smaller creature, it is grappled if it gets hit. Okay, I just need to remember that. Alright. So, roll 1d20 plus... Let me pull this out real quick. Plus 10? Alright. What's your AC, Ari?
16.
Alright, it rolled a 19, so it bites you for 33 damage.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
gonna swap with
And I need you to roll it says a grapple check. Would that be like strength or like dexterity or something?
Do we have a
Contested
short
athletics, I
rest
thought.
or what?
That's about,
Do we have a short rest or no?
no. You only got like 15 minutes of rest. You guys gotta kind of move.
Okay.
So, Ari, roll an athletics check for me. You are currently in the teeth of a dinosaur. That is like 8 times larger than you.
I'd love to do acrobatics.
I'd allow
That
acrobatics.
might work for her.
Yeah, I'd allow
That's
acrobatics.
Corned beef.
I always say athletics or acrobatics. I know that's technically not what it's supposed to do, but again, I'm the fucking DM. Fuck off, D&D.
Alright, corned beef.
Sheesh! Alright, you get fucking bit, and you just, like, do a quick little somersault, you punch it in the eye, call it a slur, and then just hop out of its mouth.
Wait. Ari, did you hear what he said?
Mm.
Corned beef.
The thing is, technically, it's not my turn right now.
True.
I mean, it is an option that we discussed at dropping at the end of a turn.
Yeah, except it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, and then the dinosaur looks
Wait.
at you, Jin, in your very drippy attire, and it doesn't like how you look. He thinks you kind of look a little ugly because you're not a big, strong, masculine dinosaur. So it's gonna try to whip you with its tail.
Bro, what the freak?
This is
I am sad
dexterity
I'm not
save?
within 10 feet of this thing.
So, Jin, you get slapped by its tail for 20
Is it
damage.
a dexterity save?
No, there's no dexterity save. It's just for hit.
Really?
Yeah, there's no mechanic for the tail to do anything. It's just like all it says is I can bite one person and I can whip one person. I can't whip and bite the same person, which that's why
Alright,
I threw in the
down
dinosaurs.
20?
Yep.
Alright. So...
And the other dinosaurs aren't reacting, so you only got to deal with this one probably for a turn or two, depending how loud you are. If there's any explosions that go off, maybe the other dinosaurs might notice. I'm just saying.
Oh god.
So, to the turn order, Torden, you're up. You just saw your girlfriend get bit by a giant freaking T-Rex.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Cyberman.
this calls for Thunderstep into its mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Do not make a loud noise.
Do not make loud noises.
I'm going to go right here. That's within 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
And that's flanking, right?
Yeah, that would be flanking.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah.
Mostly so that I can cover for what's coming next. I'm going to give this thing a good little bop.
All right, I love when you do the little bop.
I'm going to do that one more time because I forgot that I had advantage and forgot to hit it. Just to see if I get a crit. Well, you can take your choice of a 26 or a 26.
I'll take the 26 with the first one and do the 18 damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh, 18 plus 4, so 18, 20, 22.
All right, and then I'm going to roll an extra 1d4 for my hammer for the backstroke of that one.
All right. All right, with a nice 4 as well. All right, you did 26 damage. Hell yeah. Always love to see it.
And since actually I'm going to move a little bit further this way, even though it is a little risky, staying within that 10 feet, just in case something does happen, because when something gets in my range, I get attack of opportunity. So
yeah.
trying to slow it down before it gets
I'm just saying,
to
this
us.
one's completely zoned out. It's just like, it's just existing. It has zero detection of you guys right now. This one does kind of hear something, but it's not paying attention. I'm just specifying again.
the one that's down there, it's probably high, or it probably ate something and it zonked out of its gourd.
Yeah, T-Rexes aren't typically herbivores, but this one is for some reason. It just likes eating plants and getting high. They call him
Wait,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
I thought that
Rex.
was Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion, yeah. I'm gonna take more kratom.
God.
just already being like, oh fuck. I'm taking
What?
2 more, so I'm at 6.
I would still say give it an hour.
I've done 4 and felt fine, so I'm just trying 6 now.
Or sick for what?
Medication.
Flintstone gummies?
Medication. Legal
Yeah,
medication.
that's the worst. That's the best word to wear.
All right. So, Torton, is there anything else you need to do real quick, or is it Swain's turn?
That should be it. It's
Alright.
Swain's turn.
All right.
I was just making sure that we would have flank on this guy from multiple angles
All right.
and give us a chance to react in case something else does happen.
Swain's gonna step up a bit, and he's gonna use a little of his movement. I know that's not really a thing, but I'm just gonna be nice and chuck Ari behind him because I've already said that's fine. She's not gonna get an opportunity attack on her because I'm moving her just because I want to move her. And Swain's gonna look at this T-Rex and just look at it and it's like, bitch hit my party member. So you see Swain's blades just kind of like start kind of emitting a dark and light aura, respectively. Makeem, you've seen this before in the cave. He's kind of pissed right now.
Mhm.
So Swain just starts swinging. All right, his 3 attacks with his main hand and his 1 attack with his offhand, all hitting the dinosaur very efficiently. Give me a second. I know I have some superiority dice rolls real quick with him. I just need to double check because I have not looked at Swain in fuck knows how long. I know he has. Oh right, it's his maneuvers. I made him like very defensive. I remember now. Okay. So yeah, he doesn't have any offensive ones. So that's 4 damage rolls on him. That is, I need to pull up a calculator to do this because I need to do 13 plus 3 because I can't get it to add properly. And then 16 plus 3. Wait, no, plus 16 because it did it stupidly. And then plus 9 plus 3, so 12. And then 9 plus 3 is 12. Alright. You just see Swain just start butchering this thing. It's still alive, but it's definitely bleeding and howling. Basically just like starts chopping at its freaking limb as he's just saying, "Die, you motherfucker!" He doesn't like when his party members get hit. And that's his turn.
I mean, I don't like getting chewed on.
Swain gets very protective of his party members when he actually is like available. Alright, so it is now Narza's turn.
Or is it?
Dun
Narza?
dun dun.
Narza?
Narza.
Narza!
Yeah?
It's your turn.
Sorry.
It's your turn, bro.
Okay, so let's see. We're I'll get 15 feet in front of it and go for a. Wait, do I have a sneak attack thing?
Yes, you do. You are a rogue.
No. For
And
this
he's
thing, or
surrounded.
does it not see me?
It's surrounded. It doesn't matter if it sees you. If you have one party member within its range, you can sneak attack no matter what.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're able to set off
oh,
damage
here-
from afar or get up close and set off damage with your bloody edge. Your bloody edge
Oh,
will do more damage.
This close enough?
Yeah.
All right then. I will attack.
Woo! Woo! I'm sorry, I'm freaking dumb as shit. I love spinning things.
I have a 27
Alright, roll for
hit for
damage.
damage.
You guys can tell that the T-Rexes are not very sturdy when it comes to their AC. They just have a lot of health because they're very big boys. And they do a lot of damage.
I got 3 plus 5 for 8, and now the sneak attack.
Alright.
2d6. I got 5 and 5 for 10 damage.
Alrighty.
And let's see here.
Also, Ari, while he's finishing that up real quick, I have a question. Would you like to try to jump in its mouth and throw C4 down its throat for your turn?
I mean, I could have my Echo do it.
Well, yeah, you could have your Echo do it or something, and just like finish it
I
off
could
on your
totally
turn.
have my Echo do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
'Cause
will.
it's
I
gonna
will
have a
use
gauge in its
my.
mouth.
I will use my blood curse of binding to bind the large creature in front of me.
If it says large, it wouldn't work because this is technically huge.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Crimson Right. I could do the Crimson Right thing.
Yeah. Also, question,
And I
guys.
activate the Crimson.
How long are you guys wanting to be up? Because we've been playing for about 2.5 hours. I do have another encounter after this, but this is gonna probably take a while. I'm just checking, how long y'all want to be up tonight, because I can save that next thing for after the dinosaurs for next session. Just wanting to check, how long y'all want to be playing tonight.
How fast do you want this encounter to end?
It depends. It's up to y'all.
I got a 4, so I removed 4 HP.
All right.
Nobody shot a gun yet, right?
No one shot a gun in this encounter
No.
yet. No.
So the other two T-Rexes.
You
have
want me to
not
shoot a
been,
gun?
Alerted, we could say.
Yeah, they're not alerted.
Yeah, no, nobody's alerted yet.
This one has a sense that there's something amiss, but it's more preoccupied with its lunch. This one's just high as fuck.
Okay, my turn's over. Who's next?
All right. Ari, do you want to set off some explosives in its mouth? I won't cause it to alert anything because it'll be going down its throat.
Uh,
What do you think?
I think we skip that one.
That's an idea or something?
Yeah, we're working on it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Let him cook! Let him cook!
Oh wait, no. Actually, let's group them up. Yeah, let's blow this guy up and see if we can get their attention.
Oh.
I am back up a little bit. I'm small and crunchy.
Yeah,
And
you
good
are
with
very
ketchup?
small and crunchy. You already have a chunk out of your arm.
Yeah. I'm not exactly thrilled.
How close is she to me?
I am going to take my Echo over here
Okay.
with some explosives
All right.
and do a backflip down the damn thing's throat.
All right.
So,
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because I told you that you could do it.
yeah.
So, I don't remember how much damage I said it does, but it doesn't matter. This T-Rex is already on death's door. It's already got a gaping wound out of its arm. It's kind of screeching, and you just see the Echo kind of do a little thumbs up, move out of its mouth after it gets in, and you just see a T-Rex explode. I will allow it to be loud or quiet. You guys can choose if you want to try to have it alert the other dinosaurs.
I vote loud.
Loud.
Loud?
I'm
Alright. So,
going to manifest another Echo, by the way,
alright.
right there.
You see one of the high dinosaur look over at Torden and think that he looks like a snack.
Gordon is a snack. Have you seen him in real life?
Yeah, he is a snack. And this other one looks at your drip, Jin, and he don't like your drip. He don't like your drip. Okay,
Oh,
these
fantastic.
dinosaurs think nudity is king. Alright, but Ari, do you have anything else to do on your turn or nah?
That's it.
Alright, Jin, you're up before this, and Makeem as well. Alright, Jin, you're up.
Are you sure nudity is king are the exact words you want to say?
For dinosaurs, yes.
All right. Which dinosaur is targeting me? This one?
Yes, this one. This one doesn't like
Okay.
you, and it doesn't like Narza. He sees your drip as an insult to him.
Why me?
Because you and Jin just got that +1 drip on the island, dude. Back on North Side, you both got
do
the
I-
+1 drip.
Do I dodge it or no?
It hasn't moved yet because it's still Jin and Makeem's turns. It's gonna charge at
Okay.
both of you, though.
What do you think? How far away am I from it? Hmm. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Alright.
I got a +1 on the force damage. With that, I'm going to move right into its sphere of influence.
Alright. Oh, you're protecting your buddy.
Yeah, that's what we'll go with.
Alright.
What would you consider dropping an item being a bonus action or an action?
Bonus.
Are you sure?
I mean, it kind of depends on the item, like what you're doing. If you're just like dropping it at your feet, I don't think it would be more than a bonus action. But if you're like chucking it or trying to put it in a different spot, it would be a full action.
So, if a satchel of grenades were dropped at my feet, would that be a bonus action?
Probably, yeah, but you wouldn't be able to get out of the blast. You'd have to probably still make the roll. And use your main action
I
to
still
try to
have
dodge.
another 30 feet of movement. It's a grenade. It goes off at the end of the turn.
I'd allow it.
Okay. So, with that being said,
That's not a set in stone rule, by the way. I'm just saying that's not a set in stone rule. I'm just allowing it this time because it sounds cool. I'll have to think about that later on for balance reasons, but I'm just gonna say yes.
Oh, you're gonna have to think about this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do is.
Oh wait, wouldn't it already take your full action though because you use your Zephyr Strike?
Zephyr Strike is
That Zephyr Strike was a bonus action already, or an action.
Let me double check. It is one bonus action. Okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna drop anything. It is a
Alright.
bonus action, but I did not cast Zephyr Strike on myself yet.
Okay.
I just moved 30 feet.
Okay. I'm fine with that then.
Okay. Oh no, I did. Never mind.
Yeah, you did.
I rolled it, so I cast it. So I'm gonna do.
I'll let you drop it for your main action. Like, I don't care if you want to use a bonus action as a main action.
I would rather do my.
Hey,
weapon
Jin, I
attack.
got you.
Yeah, I'd rather do my weapon attack.
Alright.
So I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna hit with my Wheat Killer.
Alright.
And then with my Dread Ambusher feat. Hold on, can I find it? Link that real quick. From Xanathar's.
Alright.
That gives me an extra 1d8. That's an extra 2, so 4.
Alright. I mean, it makes sense as a giant T-Rex and you have a little sickle.
Great. But then I also still have the nick.
Yeah.
Which is that just the weapon damage?
It's just you roll an extra attack. So
Okay.
treat it like you have to roll 2 attacks with your sword or sickle.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that misses. The first strike, you just kind of like stab the like tip of it in, and it just kind of like bleeds a little bit. And then the second time you try to stab in the same spot, and it hits like some of the like tougher hide, and just kind of bounces off. And you're just like, fuck.
And then like when that happens, I'm like, and I'm out. And then because I have Dread Ambusher, I get that extra 10 feet, so I'm up move 40 feet away.
All right.
And I don't provoke an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. Because you got the Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Like I just walked in and was like, slash, 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 fuck, I'm out.
Bro runs up to the final boss, just stabs it once, sees it bounce off, and just booked it.
Yep. I was like,
You're
nope,
like,
nope.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Alright. Makeem, you're up.
Okay. I'm
Am I
gonna
next
yell
to,
out at.
Ari?
Oh, what?
Can we say I'm next to Ari?
If Ari wants to come down there, I don't care.
I can't tell where she is. in the map.
Ari's up a little bit ahead of you, up north. She's over here.
Would I have enough room to make it back to her? Let me see real quick.
I
I was here, right?
Yeah.
I'd be just
yeah.
short.
I'd let you go up to like right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Torton, can you holler? Can you? I'm sorry. God dang, I cannot talk. Torton, can you handle the other guy over there? I yell out.
Yeah, I can
since
handle
he
the bottom
can't
one.
hear me. All right, cool. So I'm gonna rush over
Oh,
here.
Makeem, real quick. Do you want to use
What's
that
up?
ring like you asked for permission to do?
Actually, no. I'm gonna save that
Oh, you don't
for
want to use that on a
another.
giant T-Rex? Okay.
Heck no.
All right.
I want to use my freaking guns that I've been longing to use since freaking forever.
All right.
You're gonna use this
Great.
spanky shotgun and let's see. Say one game shot when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you spend 1 grip point on the hit. The creature takes damage. Okay, I want to use winging shot on this guy over here. Let's see if this hits. 19. Does that hit?
Yes, that does.
Okay, yeah, I use winging shot on him, by the way. So, when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit point. On a hit, the creature takes damage and must make a strength saving throw 15 or be knocked prone.
All right. 1d20 plus what's the strength of a T-Rex? All right, let's do that plus 7. Bro, even with the fucking +7, dude.
He
All
failed.
right.
He fell over.
Bro,
he fell over.
Okay.
Spanky shotgun. He's
Bro,
gone.
you shoot him in the fucking leg, dude, and it tries to move, and it just falls fucking over as it's like.
Okay. Let me hit him with the goddamn damage now. It's only gonna do 11 damage, but that's fine. 11 damage for the first hit.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot him again,
All right.
and that's an 11.
That bounces off.
Even though he's freaking prone, but okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, if
Actually,
But
wait,
he's
does
not prone though.
Oh wait, you would have advantage, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All right,
If he's
roll
Okay,
prone,
again.
you have
yeah.
advantage.
I'll roll again. 19.
That
Let's
does
go.
hit.
All right, cool. Damage 12.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me just Google prone mechanics. I just want to double check.
All right.
All right, hold on. I can stand. Okay, I just wanted to double check how it worked. All right, so you said another how much damage? 12 or 15?
12.
12. All right.
12.
You
Yeah.
shoot it up. It's not happy. You know it's not doing a ton of damage, but it sure as hell ain't happy.
It's not prone though, so
No, yeah,
it
it's
has to
prone.
take some time to get up.
It does. I'm just telling you, it will be able to reach you though, because you stand up for half its move speed, and it's got a 50 move speed, so it can reach you still.
I'm a tanky boy. I can handle it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
But the good thing is it can't just charge at Narsa because it doesn't like his drink.
Okay, good. I protected this more squishier people in the party.
Exactly. That was a very good play. All right. All right. So we're gonna go with this boy. Okay. He kind of gets up, kind of hobbles on his leg a bit, kind of shakes it off, and kind of just walks up to you. All right. So unfortunately, it can't do what it wants to do, McKean. It wants to get in
Cool.
between you and Narza to do the tail whips on him and bite you, but unfortunately it can't. So it's just gonna kind of go at you with a good old bite. Give me one second. All right, 25 to hit. Take 33 damage.
Okay.
And
That's
then
fine.
you need to take a athletics check.
The 61 HP now. Athletics check.
Yes, athletics check
Give me
to see if you
a
get grappled.
Okay.
Because it's like sinking its teeth in your shoulder.
Okay. Saving throws. Saving throw monitor. Fires.
Chart. Yeah. Okay. You're medium, small. Okay.
All right. I have a 9. I don't think I made that one.
You rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9.
Unfortunately, it grabs you, kind of shakes its head around, and just kind of slams you into the ground and keeps you
That's fine.
grappled. Let me double check D&D grapple mechanics. I'm trying to remember what grapple does specifically.
They cannot move without doing a strength check.
All right, but it still says so. McKean can still attack. He's just grappled. Does it auto allow hits?
He has disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
Whoever is grappling him has advantage on attacks, and anyone else attacking him has advantage on attacks.
All right. Thank you.
I have a question though. What if I have a skill that helps me with disadvantage throws and saving throws and stuff?
I mean, it just counteracts the.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's go.
You just roll an extra dice to see if you make it.
I'll just run with the strength check when it's my turn around. So let's go.
All right. So it's got you in its teeth. This other dinosaur though. Give me a second. Let me see the rolls. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm evil. This dinosaur's really high. I'm sorry, this is just too funny to run into the back line. I can't hold it up. This dinosaur just runs past because you're not in range of it,
It gets
Torton.
attack of opportunity.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Hold on. No, it's just out of your range.
I have a range of 10 feet.
Oh shit! Right. So when it hits right here, you hit it. Okay. Roll the
And
attack of
so would
opportunity
that
real quick.
echo. That echo would range opportunity attack also.
No, it would stop right in between, so it wouldn't. Wait. Oh wait, no, it would. Yeah, my bad. I'm a little bit goofy.
You're almost hitting my opportunity attack range also if you go that far.
Yeah, no, I would get hit by all these opportunities.
Hey, wait, did all the T-Rexes end up getting alerted?
Yes, they're attacking right now. Torton, roll your attack of opportunity.
right.
Jin, Ari, and does the Echo also get one with Ari, or is it Ari or the Echo?
The Echo does get one.
Okay. So you four roll your opportunity attacks on it because it's charging Ari and Jin for its turn, and then it's gonna try to go Munchie time.
So is that just a basic damage attack?
Yeah, you still roll the hit. It's just one hit with your main weapon that you're using. If only you had advantage. All right. Ari, roll for hit.
Don't I? Because they would be considered flank.
Would it?
Technically, yes.
Because as soon as you move into my sphere of influence, you're flanked by Ari.
Good point. All right. So hold on. Let me add the damage real quick. So 13 plus 4 is 13 plus 4. And then we needed. What's the max damage for your weak killer again?
Max damage. Fuck.
Is it a 1d4? Because it's saying it's a 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4.
All right. So I need to add 4, and then your 5.
4 plus the roll.
Yeah, 4 plus 5. And then Ari did 12 damage. All right. It takes 38 damage. It's not very happy, but it's still, you know. It's hungry, okay? It's high. It sees Jin. He sees Jin as like a nice snack. Tieflings are a delicacy, I guess. I don't know. So he's gonna go for a bite on Jin.
Do I still need to do my Echo?
Does a 16 do damage?
That hits my AC.
All right. You take 33 damage and roll in athletics or acrobatics, either or.
Go lay down. On the bed. Go on. On your bed. Are you talking to your dog again?
No.
20 on athletics.
Yes, you
Crit.
get out of it. You.
And what was the damage? Real quick.
33. So you get chunked, but you get out of it.
I'm definitely a little less for wear.
Yeah. And then Ari, you just see a tail just start spinning at you, and it slaps you for 20 damage.
No, man.
You just see Jin just get a nice chunk of flesh out of his arm, and you just see the T-Rex do like a freaking taekwondo backflip and just slap you in the face with the tail.
Yeah, did my Echo get an attack?
Oh wait, did you do your attack with the Echo or no?
I've only done one.
Oh, do the Echo attack as well real quick so I can add the damage to the T-Rex. That hits. Roll for damage. 7. All right. Thank you for reminding me. All right. You guys are up. The T-Rexes are chunking people. But there's only so many people the T-Rex can attack. So Torton, you're up. Do you want to save your girlfriend and Jin, or do you want to help Makeem, who's getting grappled?
Jen, I'm gonna help you out.
You're
You ready for
helping
this?
Jin, quote unquote. You're helping Jin, not Ari, clearly.
Oh, Ari can handle herself. I know she can.
Okay. Yeah, she does have the
She
echo.
has
She can just
so many
teleport.
ways to escape combat. It's not even funny.
All right. So Torden, you're up. That T-Rex
So
is very occupied with that very
I
tasty
am not
food.
as bloodied as I seem.
okay.
I'm
Well,
okay.
either way,
Let me solo it. Oh lord, are you gonna pull out the tricks, the bag of tricks?
oh, you have no fucking idea. So I am going to use up all my spell slots in one turn.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, every
Ready for
single
this?
one?
Well, this will be the end of my spell slots when I do this.
Okay.
So
Are you doing the max
I
damage?
would like.
Are you doing the max damage combo?
No, this one's gonna be more fun.
Ooh. Okay. Do tell. In detail.
So I'm going to. Well, first of all, Makeem, don't worry, you're gonna get some help from me.
Honestly, bro, I got this. Go ahead, finish that dragon off over there, or a dinosaur, or whatever.
All right.
I'm going to go run under the T-Rex if I can,
All right. You're gonna give him some back shots. Understandable.
and I'm going to do Thunder Step.
All right.
Actually, take that back. I'm going to do one other thing before that.
All right.
I'm going to do Flaming Sphere.
All right.
Drop a 5-foot ball of lightning on this thing
All right. Middle check
and
this.
push it up into it
Okay, up its butt.
because it can move for 30 feet by itself.
All right.
So it is going to take 2d6 worth of damage.
All right. So you're casting it at the basic level.
Yes.
All right.
Quicken spell.
All right. So 2d6 roll for the damage because I think it won't be able to. It's big enough. I'm not gonna make you do the spell save DC. It's just such a big spell. Like I don't think it would really
Yeah.
get
And then
out of
plus
it.
I'm pushing it up into it to keep it off balance.
All right. So it took 7 damage. All right.
So while I am still pretty much right under it,
Yeah.
10 feet will not hit the Echo, will not hit Ari, will not hit Jin.
Yep.
I'm going to do Thunder Step.
All right.
And this one I am going to do full damage on. And that would be 30 damage.
All right. Plus 30.
Yep. And hopefully that does enough damage. So hopefully, because I'm standing right under it, knock its feet out from under it.
Are you trying to make it go prone? Or are you trying to make it
At least make it. At least give them more of an advantage. If prone, awesome. If not, also awesome.
I'm thinking about this because if he had gin in his mouth, I would say yes, because I'd say like he spits him out and you kind of like make him kind of disoriented. But it's just I think more just he's more pissed off and is gonna probably turn around and try to bite you instead, and just slap.
Oh,
your
that's
hand.
okay. He can try to bite me all he wants.
Yeah.
For one reason and one reason only.
You have high AC.
No.
No?
I'm over here.
Oh.
So I can teleport to any spot that I see is open right now.
Oh, right, because you have used the Thunder Step, so you're doing the damage there and then teleporting over to Makeem. Ooh, big brain, big brain.
Yep. So he can have flanking, so now he has no longer disadvantage because he's in the monster's mouth. I still have full attacks. They just got an extra 38 points of damage, I think it was.
Yeah, something along
And
those
this
lines.
thing is going to now be pressed into that T-Rex, and so now if it tries to move, it's going to take damage if it tries to move.
Smart. I like it.
So therefore, it must stay there, and they can take a step back if need be.
That makes sense.
So that flaming sphere will stay there for 1 minute, and I can move it wherever I want.
All right. Sounds good.
If I ram the sphere into that creature, it must make another saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. So in other words, it literally can't move across it.
Oh, it literally can't move?
If it does, it takes another point. It gets another 2d6 of damage. The way that I'm reading it.
All right.
So pretty much, I'm pinning it in spot by pretty much pushing it up, while also giving Keem the ability over here to continue fighting. And hopefully, this T-Rex will now look at me, because I'm making a lot of noise.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So Swain's turn. He looks at the other T-Rex being kind of bloodied. He kind of assumes that Ari, Jin, and Narza and the Echo can take it out, so he's gonna run over to McKeem and kind of like go over here. That's close enough. He's an elf. He's fast. He's gonna kind of start like stabbing the ever-living shit out of this T-Rex with you. So we got 1 hit, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then let me pull up the calculator, because this is going to be a lot of fucking math. Alright, and then we got that, and then we got another roll for damage. And we got 15. And then we got 18. And then he's got another 16, 19. Alright. You just see Swain just start shanking the ever-living shit out of this dinosaur. And it's bleeding. I'm gonna say fuck it. It just spits McKeem out of its mouth. Because it's taken like over half its freaking HP gauge practically. And Swain doesn't have to do anything fancy. He's just using his basic extra attacks and his one offhand attack. So both of them are about as damaged as the other. And Narza, it's your turn.
It's-
Nars, are you there, buddy?
Yeah,
yeah, I
he
am.
moved.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? I will go for an attack with the Bloody Edge.
Alright.
7 plus 9, 16.
For hit. That should land.
Okay,
Alright. Roll for damage.
right?
Yeah.
1 plus 5. X. Sorry, I'm just checking.
Oh, no, you're fine.
something.
Take your time. I'm probably gonna save the final encounter for next session. I was gonna do it this session, but I threw 3 T-Rexes at you guys, so I mean, you guys are getting kind of beat up a bit.
Activate Brand of Castigation. before that, my attack deals 1.6 ice damage. Well, 1d6 ice damage.
All right. So add up the damage that you didn't tell me.
Okay. Plus 5. That would be 11.
So 11 total damage to the dinosaur.
Yes.
All right.
I activate Brand of Castigation.
Okay. What does that do?
Once per short/long rest,
Ignore
whenever you
that.
damage a creature with a weapon that has an active right, in this case the Bloody Edge, you can sear an arcane brand onto it. Brand has the following effects. You always know the direction the branded creature is as long as it's on the same plane. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet in front of you, the creature takes 3 psychic damage. Brand lasts until you dismiss it or until you apply a brand to another creature. Brand can be dispelled with Dispel Magic and is treated as a level 3 spell.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So it's a little bit like the booming blade that Torton has, but instead of movement, it's based on it doing attacks.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I like that one.
All right. Is there anything else we need to do on your turn, or is Ari up?
Hmm. Hey, I actually do have an extra attack.
All right.
And I roll another hit. Right?
Sorry. I was clicking things. My bad.
You're gonna mock it to death.
Basically have to roll for a hit again.
Yep. This is a separate attack.
19.
That lands. All right. Roll for damage.
D6 plus 5 piercing damage. 7 damage. And I think since my right is still active, I do another 1d6.
Crimson Right. I can
Gold?
look it up real quick. Crimson Right D&D 5e. Um.
I'm not sure.
That's why I'm gonna go check it real quick for you. Oh my god, that's so freaking bright. I'm gonna use a different site because D&D Beyond is burning my eyes.
Okay.
Crimson Right, come on, show it. What? Okay, there we go. And you said which right did you use? Because there's different rights. You can do Flame, Frozen, and Storm. It doesn't really matter. It's still the same damage.
It's right of the frozen.
Right of the Frozen. All right. You invoke the Hemocraft Elemental as a bonus action. You can activate the right. The effect lasts until the rest. You take necrotic damage equal to the roll. The damage can't be reduced. The attack is active and deals extra damage equal to the Hemocraft die of the type. Weapon can only hold one right. Other creatures can benefit. You learn additional rights later on. Okay, is it gonna say the damage though?
1d6 of
You did the. It's
of
based
the
on
of
the.
the type determined by the right.
Wait, no. Okay, so it says attacks you make with this weapon are magical and deal extra damage equal to the hemo die when you do the right. So I think you said it was a 2, or is it a What was the number again that it was adding to your die? Because I think what happens is like when you do the cutting or whatever, it takes the blood from you and then that sets like how much it does. I think that's how I'm reading it. Because it doesn't have a dice roll
Oh.
for the crimson, right? Unless I'm reading it wrong, but I don't see any damage numbers on it. So I think you
You
said it
deal
was.
an additional 1d6 damage of the type determined by the chosen right. The right's effects last until you finish a short/long rest, and other creatures can't gain the benefit of your right.
Alright, so let's do a 1d6.
Out of 1.
I should have taken the 2. Nah, I don't care. I'm just laughing. Alright. So you have that extra one little bit of little frosty damage. If you see it get a little bit cold. The dinosaur's temperature
Okay.
went from 100 degrees to 99 degrees. Alright. Ari, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to move my echo.
Okay. Okie
around
dokie.
behind this guy. I'm going to do both of my attacks.
Okay, both of the attacks. Ari's giving the dinosaur back shots. Both rifle hits land. 8 and 18. Alright, plus 18 plus 8. This dinosaur is basically almost dead. It is not having a fun time. It's really stoned out of its head.
I'm a little bit further away.
Alright.
I'm still in range.
Wait, if you're not using the echo to teleport, wouldn't you get hit by the dinosaur?
Going around behind everybody?
Weren't you like right here? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you still are moving out of its attack range. It would hit
I
you.
have nimble escape.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so does it mean you
I
don't
just like
provoke...
it.
What's it called? I'm just curious.
Nimble escape.
Nimble escape D&D.
Goblin move.
You can take the disengage or hide actions as a bonus action. Oh, okay. So yeah, you have your bonus action open still, so yeah, you're good. Alright, just wanted to double check. That's really cool. I didn't know goblins had that.
Yep.
You're a
Apparently they
menace.
make really good rogues.
No, they're bad at rogues because the rogues automatically get that as a free trait when they level up. So that's really good for fighters and stuff and like rangers because they don't have access to that skill.
Well, it works good when you're small and crunchy.
Yeah, small and crunchy. Nom 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 nom. Alright, is there anything else you need to do on your turn, or is Jen up?
Jen.
Alright, Jen, you're up. Are you ready to prick it with your little sickle?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do the sickle or the musket.
It's up to you.
I mean, I get the same basic attack out of each one because of the sneak attack, so...
But if you use the sickle, you get your extra attack because you got Nick. So it's a 1d4
Yeah.
and then the 1d4, which is an average of 2 damage minimum, versus the musket that can hit just 1.
Yeah.
But I think the musket also is a 1d10, so it's up to you. I don't really care.
It's a 1d12.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Plus 10.
Okay.
Or plus 5. So, it's like... Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Do I have to move in?
No,
hit, or am I-
no. You're just in range. You'd nick him right there.
Alright.
Because I said he can hit you, you can hit him.
I'm going to give him a good old whack.
All right, you whacked him once. He took 2 damage. All right.
And then the second whack.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty.
And then, as my bonus action, 1 second. Oh, and then I get the sneak attack as well.
Oh yeah, you get the sneak attack.
So that's an extra 1d6.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna say the dinosaur dies. It's got like a couple more HP points. It's just kind of bleeding out. Also, it did, just get in a hunt, so it's kind of a lazy dinosaur. It dies. You just kind of
Okay.
nicked it to death. It's just like, as you're just like, die, dies. You're just like poking it with a fucking sickle.
I'm just like, yeah. Just looking malevolent as fuck, just stabbing this thing with a sickle.
It's barely going in, but it's just enough to like make it pass out and die from blood loss. Death by a 1,000 pokes.
All of my actions, what do you consider feeding someone a potion? Is that a bonus action?
That's a
or full
bonus action.
Okay, then I'm gonna move over to Ari and hand her a potion. And that will be 1 second. Let's see what I have in my inventory. I'm gonna hand her a potion of greater healing.
All right. Tell me how much you roll for it, and then tell me what the max would be. I'm just kind of curious.
So it's a 1d4, right?
No, that would be a normal potion. Hold on. D&D 5e, greater potion. It's 44 plus 4.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so do 44 real quick for me. I just want to see what you get with the 44 real quick. You just grab
Okay.
Ari and just open her mouth and just pour it in. Okay, you rolled high enough. I'm just gonna let it do max healing because the session's like about to be over. And I want to give you guys
I'm just
like
like,
as
here,
much
take
healing.
this.
You just grab her, just open the mouth, and just like, oh. You're waterboarding her with a health potion. You're like, shh. The potion's like half her size. All right, so
Take it all. Take it.
so give her Ari. Just heal up 20 HP.
Okay.
If it was super low, I would have done it to like half, but it's almost max, so I'm just gonna give you full healing.
Yay.
DM kindness after what I just put y'all through.
You
Keen?
can think of a dinosaur.
Yeah, you just got bit by a dinosaur like twice. No. You got bit once and then you got bitch slapped by the dinosaur doing a taekwondo flip.
You would think it wouldn't be able to hit me with the tail with how short I am.
I mean, the tail's really big, so it just kind of like clocked you. Like, it barely touched you, but it just flung you.
And it's not like that's not an unusual attack for a T-Rex. Its
Yeah.
tail's half its body.
Yeah, so it just kind of like plopped it down on your head and just
So, you know
bonked
what?
you.
If I had
Was
been
that-
standing
it's-
right at its feet, it would have just gone over my head.
I mean, look at its arms.
Like,
Tiny little spindly arms.
Hey, follow the dinosaurs, fear the mighty T-Rex.
Alright, Makeem, you are up.
Do you think this thing has health for like Reaver's Edge Awakened or just basic Reaver's Edge? What you think?
As DM, I'll be nice and just say do normal. I want to say go use your max Reaver's Edge because, more blood loss from you means the next encounter will be hard for next session. But, I'm not trying to be a complete prick. So, just do the base one.
Okay, bet.
Because it's basically on life support. If you even get it up to like 110 or 120 damage, like I'm just gonna let it die. Because I'm not gonna make y'all do a whole other frickin' turn.
13? Does 13 hit?
Yes, it does exactly. It has a 13 AC.
Okay.
Basically, just tell me if all your strikes hit, because I know you can do 3 or 4.
21
21.
damage for
21
the
damage
first
already?
hit.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's cooked. It's cooked already, dude.
yeah. River's Edge hits hard.
Bro, it's at 95 HP. It's got a 136 HP pool. So that one strike alone already puts it on life support.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
95
second
plus
hit.
26, you said? Yeah, no, it's already on life support.
All right. 14 hits,
Yeah.
right? And 20 damage.
Yeah, you just start hacking its fucking head off. You're just like, die, you fucking dinosaur bitch!
Oh yeah, and since I didn't have to use my what's the name and I have a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and pop myself a greater superior healing potion.
Okay, wait.
Wait,
As
wait,
a
wait,
DM,
wait.
just hold off on the fucking potions.
What you mean? Bro, I
Okay.
just got bit for like 30 something damage.
Bro. Do you really want to use it right now?
Bro, I have a bunch of freaking potions. That's why I've chunked them.
Bro, you really want to waste a superior healing potion?
He said
Got
we
it.
could only be in here for 30 minutes.
Raven, I
Yeah.
have four superior healing potions.
Bro,
Okay.
what part of take the hint from the DM have you not understood?
All
What
right,
you've told people?
fine. Do you want me to use a greater one instead?
No.
I can use
The dinosaur is dead. Your guys are gonna get a short rest. You freaking
Okay,
goober.
fine.
You're a goober.
Cool.
I'm trying to let you do the short rest first, and then you
Hey
can
man,
pop
I'm trying to
off.
make sure I get max HP playing no game.
So
Bro.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, he's giving you, hey, go heal without using a potion first, and then if you need another pick me up at the end, and you need your hot cup of coffee after your nap,
Exactly.
do that.
And I
Okay.
can
You're a
rope trick
goober.
right now, so we're not in any danger.
Yeah.
So I can
Because I'm
rope
giving you
trick,
guys at least a short rest before next
which is
session.
a short rest. So I can rope trick. We can go up there. We can chill out, hang out, get our shit back together, plan some shit, and move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep your
Okay.
goober.
Hey man, I got used
I
to
feel
like
we
popping
see
a
him
potion
open
and
the
then
pot.
jumping right back in the fight. Yo.
We see him open the potion. We're like, whoa, no.
I'm like, bro.
Hey, I got so used to popping potions to get back in the battle, man. I got
Bro,
traumatized.
Keem, haven't you been always the one who's like, no. If the DM tells you don't do something, just listen because they're trying to help.
Hey, man. Hey,
No,
Bro, have I
you know.
traumatized you that much since you've been saying that?
Yes, you and freaking Liesmith both. It's just like, hey, it's like,
No. His
oh,
name's Imperial Dogma.
we're about to get in.
Get it right.
Is
Okay,
are we
Imperial.
are we about done? See you next week.
Yeah, we're about done. If you gotta
I
bail,
would
you gotta bail.
All right.
essentially say I cast my rope trick. We go up there and do a short rest.
Yeah, you guys are getting your short rest. You know, you guys don't have enough time to do a long rest to recover spell slots, but definitely a short rest, you know. You guys got the rope trick, you got plenty of room. You don't sense any danger specifically, but you do know when you go out of the forest, you're gonna fight something. You can just get a weird, dark, eerie feeling. Also, Lightsmith, I'm gonna message you something real quick.
That's never good.
Say again?
Give me a second. I'm messaging you something.
Bro, I healed back up to full with that short rest. Okay, nice.
Yeah, bro. I was like, dude, do you really
I
want to
still
waste?
I still have freaking hit dice too to keep healing if I need another short rest. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's go. Freaking go.
How do you do the short rest mechanic in Roll20?
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure. I know that in D&D Beyond, you just hit short rest and you go by those little dice and stuff. And I
That's
had 10 of them things, and I was just like, I'm gonna roll half of these, and I received like what 40 something HP or whatever. So okay.
So a character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to the character's level.
Mhm.
Oh,
For each hit dice spent this way, the player adds the dice and the character's Constitution modifier to it.
Mhm.
So you can do that, and you can do that, and then the next time you have a long rest, all those dice come back.
how do I do that in roll 20?
So
So mine would be
how many?
5d10.
So you're level 10, right?
give me a sec. I'm gonna go use
9.
He's level 9.
Level 9. So pick your
Actually,
biggest
give me a second.
dice and roll those.
Ramrod and Ari, I'm leveling both of you up to level 10 just to even it out right now because you guys just fought a bunch of T-Rexes.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just telling you now. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm evening out the levels. It makes sense. Y'all just got chunked out and just killed some dinosaurs. So you know.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll still be in the call in a minute in case anyone's got questions.
I'll deal with that later. I'm just trying to figure out how many hit die I need to.
So remember, you can literally go, okay, I'm going to roll a hit die. All right, cool. That didn't work. I'm going to roll another hit die. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I'm going to roll my third hit die. Cool, that one worked. So you can roll up to 10 of them now.
So
Yeah.
Roll, I think you're a, what are you again? Rogue?
Ranger.
Ranger? So yeah, that's a D10?
Yeah.
So roll 2d10, then add your Constitution modifier to it. See if that gets you up to full health.
That's 8 and 3. But my Constitution modifier is a 2,
+2?
so 10 and 5, 15. I mean, it gets me up there.
Yeah, well, you can keep rolling however many you want. You could roll all 10 if you really wanted to.
Yeah, also, I just realized I'm supposed to have a couple spells.
And I can roll all 10 on a short rest?
The way I was reading it, yeah.
I'm just going to stop there because that puts me just shy of 100. And then he said we're leveling up?
You two are, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that right now. That's a tomorrow Harry problem. Is Raven coming back?
He's using the head, but yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure we were good before I hopped off. Yeah, I think we need to save the corned beef for more. I was expecting those to do a lot more damage.
It's all good.
When I saw 33 damage, I was like, oh fuck. We need to deal with this immediately.
Oh, I messed that up.
What's that?
I thought I regained all my spell slots on a short rest for some reason with a sorcerer.
No.
Well, I'm boned.
How so?
Well, I was thinking I would regain all of these spell slots so I can continue fighting in the next fight.
No.
So I'm gonna be just swinging a hammer at something. That's why I was like, I can spend some spells. It won't be bad.
So you ran out of spells?
I think I'm almost out of spells. I can double check my math here in a second.
Okay.
All right, people ready for backshots? I mean, what?